Welcome, everybody, to the 7th annual Bantha Bowl playoffs. I'm Janari Sadao, and I'm joined today by Han Solo, point guard, sleeper shots, Doss, uh, Vader kills your mom, Dave Zig, and Winchester. Did I get everybody named off there, boys?
I think you did.
I think I
Yeah,
did.
Yes, sir.
I did that all from memory.
Vader's name's a little intimidating when you say it like that, but go ahead.
It definitely is. Definitely welcome to the stream, guys. Tonight we have a matchup of Inglorious Blasters versus Dead Cell. This is actually the third time they've met this year. We're looking forward to a great match, and it's going to be lit, boys.
This is the fourth seed team of Inglorious Blasters versus the fifth seed of Dead Cell. Two very strong teams going head to head in a sudden death playoff game. Winner moves on, of course, to the second round. And the losing team, sadly, gets to go home or stay home or turn off their Xbox, something like that. But you have the Inglorious Blasters, a strong, talented team with two top players of the game, Yoda and Giddy, who some say is the most versatile and potentially the best player in the game of Battlefront. They've got a strong team beat with Frosty, AE Vader, and Quack Surgeon along with them. And then you got Dead Cell, led by one of the top vanguards in the business, X-Stace, and his right-hand man is another great vanguard, Bunga Boon. They together can do serious damage. And, of course, behind them, you got Super Borman, another great vanguard and engineer, Nunu on Fire, defensive engineer, and Thuggish Iowa Grunt. This is really going to be a fun match to watch. It's do or die tonight. And for one of these teams, they're going home. For one of these teams, they're moving on. But either way, it's going to be an epic matchup.
Definitely.
But, Janari, let me say one more thing. For those people who are just tuning in, the noobs, the people who don't know much about what we do here, let me explain the game for our new viewers. Is this a good time to do it, Janari? Can I do it?
It definitely is. It's a great time to do it. So we're just kind of killing a little bit of time here. The server is not up yet. So we're just going to feed you guys full of all this good information and some stats and things like that. Just to kill the time, man.
All right. Well, then let me tell everybody how this game works. We're playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic, the 2005 version, which in my opinion is still the best version. It's a class-based, objective-driven shooter. Two teams battle for command posts across the galaxy. Each match is a best of 7 series across these different maps. You can play as a soldier, engineer, a sniper, heroes of Vader or Obi-Wan, and depending on which mode you're playing. And the goal overall is to capture and hold command posts, hold enough of them, and eliminate the enemy's teams and reinforcements, and you win the round. It's really that simple. It's just a conquest type matchup.
Yeah, and it's real easy to pick up. So we have several guys that are in the league that really haven't been playing that long, and they've been able to pick up the game immediately. You can catch on real quick. There's actually a spectator mode for new guys and everybody, for that matter. That if you have questions and you're looking for some strategies, you can spectate on some other people and see how they run. It's
yeah, we have some pretty talented players in this room right now with all these guys. How long have you guys played? Let's see. All of these guys have been here around since the early days, right?
No, we actually there are some few young guys in here.
Oh.
Say we have I guess, are you talking about in our booth or in the match tonight? I should ask that.
In our booth tonight in the booth. We got Sleeper Shots. Who's how long have you been playing this, Sleeper?
Well, I did say yesterday when we were all talking in the chat, I said I didn't know which number Bantha Bowl this was. I was too busy sucking my thumb when you guys were blowing people up back then. But, I told my brother this last week. I said, I'm playing with these guys. It's so funny to me because I remember being 4 or 5 years old and he had just gotten Battlefront 2 and my brother's 8 years older than I am. And I remember him only letting me play 1 because he said number 2 was so much harder. Clearly it wasn't that hard because I think I've been able to adapt to you guys and how you play quite quickly. But to Janari's point, I've playing online, this is the first time I have over the last year, and it's so different, and I did have to pick it up, but, I made it a point to practice, and it's been a lot of fun for sure.
It sounds like your brother was trying to keep the game all to himself and wanted you to play the old one.
Seriously, man. I think he was.
Yeah.
And now he plays on the Switch. He's one of those guys. So
One of those guys.
I'm gonna need that gamer tag, Sleeper.
Picking back off of Sleeper, I also played this game when I was 5. I remember my best friend got me this game, and he would use that as the excuse to be player number 1 every time, and that always annoyed me so much.
oh yeah, the number one excuse. I got the same thing from my brother. Trust me.
Yeah. He was like,
I always
"Oh, I
had to be
got you."
bottom screen.
I know it was so frustrating.
So did you guys have the opportunity to play online when you were younger, or were you always having to do the split screen?
I always did split screen. I never played online. That was a
It
bit
was
before my time.
Yeah, it was always split screen. I never got to play online. I didn't have the adapter for the PlayStation 2. So it was a boatload of Galactic Conquest and story mode, and it's probably still my favorite campaign in any game ever.
Absolutely.
No,
Point guard,
actually,
the,
about the campaign of this game, real quick. There's
okay.
there's a friend that I have at the gym. I think he's watching tonight, and he was talking about this game. I told him to get an Xbox. He has the game on PlayStation, doesn't play it too much, but just randomly out of nowhere, he whipped out the mission Nightfall, which is like my favorite mission in any video game ever. When you play as Dark Anakin, you take over the Jedi Temple. I mean, this game, people all focus today on the 2017 version, but I think that this one definitely left a mark in people's minds for the long run, more so than the new one did.
So true. I mean, here we are still playing it so many years later. It doesn't go away once you start it. You get into it. It's just there's hard to find something to replace it for sure. Point guard, you were young when you started this too. Yeah, I mean, you were the Kessel Runner at a pretty young age.
Yes, I think when I first started playing this, I was maybe 17 or 18 years old, somewhere around there. But we didn't actually have an internet connection at the house that was strong enough to support multiplayer for a long time. So to play this, I was having to, like on Friday and Saturday nights, carry my Xbox up to my dad's office at night, hook it up to the internet there, and play it.
Ah, the good old days.
Yeah.
And then you have Das and Dave and myself and Janari and Winchester, 3 old farts.
Yeah,
4 old
definitely.
Oh, there you
You
start.
played it right from the gate, man.
And today I'm definitely feeling my age,
we won't.
boys.
We won't discuss who's the oldest in the room. Let's not bring that up.
Okay, we won't.
Well, I used to like. I bought Battlefront 2 the day it came out, but I liked Battlefront 1 better for like a couple months. It took me a while to adapt, but yeah, I
It
can't
did.
go back now.
I remember, yeah, we used to back in the day, yeah, torn between Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 and have those struggles like, oh, so and so's playing Battlefront 1, but these guys are playing Battlefront 2 and having to choose between your friends on which one you were going to play. That was difficult back then.
That's the thing.
Speaking of my friend who got me the game, he's in the chat right now, Titan Shin. Thank you for getting me this game 20 years ago. Thank you so much.
Well, the match,
Thank you,
the server is up, boys. So we got about 10 minutes here. It looks like they're still waiting on all the players to join. I guess they had a couple of the maps not correct, so they had to restart it. So we want to go ahead and hand it off to Han for your keys to victory for Dead Cell.
Well, point guard, you got something to say about that, don't you? Before we go into it.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, I think we can go ahead and jump into it. I mean, it's basically we have two of the premier coaches in the league who have kind of put their own thoughts onto the winning strategies for the teams tonight. So we have Han Solo, who's captain of the Kessel Runners, and we also have Sleeper Shots, who has the Domino Squad. So I think we can start with Han if you want to go through your keys to the game, because you had some time beforehand to meet with X-Tace and kind of talk to him. What kind of thoughts did you have for the keys for their team's victory?
Well, in talking to X and seeing how they prepared and what they're planning on, these are my thoughts on the keys to the game. Death Watch is a great team, great players, lots of versatility, but they're facing a strong team, probably a little top heavy with Yoda and Giddy, but they play smart and they have some interesting strategies. But I think, in my opinion, Dead Cell's got the options and the classes to be able to counter those. But for me, the 3 keys to pulling off an upset are, number 1, manage Giddy. Giddy is probably the one of the top players in the game, and you can't let him go. He's dangerous on every single map as any single class. That's how good he is. You have to make sure you're ready to respond to whatever he throws at you. And because if you let him go, he can take it over. And once he gets that hero, man, that map can change real fast. So you have to make sure you control that. That's my top number 1 thing. Manage Giddy. Number 2, control the map. You have to get that drain working for you. Now, for those of you that were paying attention, if you have to have one more command post than your opponent to lose tickets, to help lose the tickets one ticket every 3 seconds. So they've got to manage that, make sure that they get that extra base. Chances are Inglorious Blasters will hold the KD ratio, so you need to control those bases, do what you can to hold that one more. And then the third one is keep the pressure going. Don't get too defensive. You got to push these guys. You got to push Inglorious Blasters. They tend to backpedal a little bit, so you have to watch that and to maintain your momentum. If you get complacent, chances are against this team, you're going to regret it. And those pretty much are my keys to the game. Point guard.
Thanks, Han, for that. We also have Sleeper Shots with us, captain of the Domino Squad. Why don't you go ahead and share with us some of your keys to victory for the other team, for the Blasters?
Yeah, so first off, I think that Blasters need to take advantage of their opponent's settings. So, they've elected to have auto aim off tonight, and that's an advantage for them. But I also think that auto aim on is an advantage for them as well, and that's what Dead Cell has elected to do tonight. You've got 2 of the top players in Yoda and Giddy. Auto aim is a huge advantage for them on. The other side, they've got Bunga, who himself, actually, he's a finalist for the top blaster rifle in the league, as well as Clone Commander, and shouldn't really overlook him, but it's still a numbers game at that point, and Bunga can only limit the 2 of them so much. AE Vader and Frosty are proven rifles as well with AA on, so I think that Blasters, if they can steal a couple on the away team settings, that'd be a huge advantage for them. The second thing is to be smart with the hero play, so it's going to be fun to see how Blasters work the hero this time around. Typically what happens is, Giddy gets the hero rather early on when he's a glowing engineer, so pretty smartly he decides to give that hero over to Yoda in order to preserve his full glow. And Yoda's a solid hero, but I kind of want to see what happens, how they pivot. If Giddy's full glow, but maybe they're down 100 or they're down 3 bases, what happens then? Or what if Yoda gets the hero first? Does he give it up like Giddy does, get it to the best player? I'd like to see how they respond when things don't exactly go according to plan. Now, the third thing is to control the vehicles. We have 4 vehicle maps tonight. Yoda's maybe the best remote rocketeer in the league, if not certainly the most frequent. And on Endor, he can't afford to get caught early. They're really going to be relying on him to give their speeders some cover when rushing to 6. And especially off the bat, Super Borman's going to be out there hunting him down in that forest early and often. He can't afford to get taken out early. That'll give Dead Cell a huge umbrella. Temple's another one, heavily vehicle influenced. On top of that, Dead Cell has the advantageous side is they're going to be the droids. Speeder Giddy is going to need to show up big time, taking those tanks out, rushing to the back base, flipping the back base, one that takes a long time to turn. Another map, Felucia, is going to be a hard one for them to get there because I know Dead Cell's banking on that one. The Blasters have a clear vehicle disadvantage. They got clones with the chicken leg ATRTs. And if I'm them, I'm probably trying to steal an armored tank droid over from Dead Cell. And the last map in the rotation, map 7, is Polis Massa. If they get there, it's the final map. If it goes a distance, Dead Cell has the advantageous side. Starting in the rotunda, if things don't go well off the bat, I'd be looking for Borman and to try to flip over there and take the back base, and Giddy to try to do the same. Go straight from 6 to 3 or 1 or vice versa. I forget which bases are on that one, but the fourth and final one is, for Giddy to go be Giddy. He has to go dominate, and he dominates kind of in a different way. He dominates you kind of psychologically. He kind of toys with you. And last week, he put up 100 points in 0 out of 5 games, and luckily he didn't need that to beat Domino Squad, but against a deeper team like Dead Cell, he's going to need a couple of big ones on maps like Felucia and Camino in particular. Go put the game away early, because I really think Dead Cell believes they can win, especially if they can steal a couple away early, take this thing takes this thing the distance, and I think they think that that will lend it to themselves and helping them get a huge victory upset if they can take some away early from Blasters. These teams split in the regular season, so really anything can happen at this point, and both teams got to start fast.
Thank you, Sleeper, and thank you, Han. That's very insightful. We definitely appreciate that. And I think Sleeper did kind of touch on something that we can go into next, which was the map order. So the maps for tonight, we're going to start with Indoor, and then move to Camino and Galactic Civil War, Citadel Clone Wars, Temple Clone Wars, Bespin Galactic Civil War, Volusia Clone Wars, and then potentially finish on Polis Massa on Galactic Civil War. So definitely an interesting map selection and order. So it seems that potentially Dead Cell is going to start off good. So it seems like on a majority of these matches they may have a little bit of an advantage, or at least the advantage will present itself. We'll see if they're able to capitalize on the opportunity.
And it does appear tonight, boys, we are playing 6v6, so we get a special little treat there. For the
that's nice.
For the rosters for
Yes.
tonight, for Dead Cell, we have X-Dace, Thuggish Iowa, Super Borman, Nunu on Fire, and Bungaboo. I guess we're doing 5v5 because we actually have refs in the chats tonight, don't we, boys?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what threw me off there. And then for the Inglorious Blasters, we have Admiral Yoda, Frosty, Giddy, Taps Actual, and AE Vader. Those are your rosters for tonight. And our refs for tonight appears to be Quack Surgeon and Red 5 Jedi. So definitely give those guys a hand out there, folks, because they're volunteering their time being the refs for tonight.
Yeah, I think actually, just hang on, Jannar. You say Quack Surgeon? No, Quack Surgeon is on the Inglorious Blasters, and
Yeah.
Taps the ref, right?
Okay, is that how it is? All right.
Yes.
I believe
Absolutely. See it. So, yeah. Hey, go ahead and do a quick rundown what the ref's job is supposed to do, for us, people don't know.
I'll let Han handle that since he's a coach.
Well, I mean, in the end, look, the
It hasn't actually been
Yeah, I'm curious.
given
too.
out to everybody on what the ref's job is, but there's some certain things that are kind of common sense, I suppose.
For the most part, the ref's job is to stay out of the match, right? And just watch and make sure that there's no way that the team is taking advantage of anything or any glitching or anything like that, which in our league's cases has never been an issue really. But the main thing that they're there for is if there is a connection problem where people start dropping off and they witness that, they can stop the match with talking, or at least talk to the captains of each team and organize it so that they can reset the server or whatever they have to do to start that specific map again. The rule is if so many people drop out within 1 minute of each other, then the captains can elect to stop the map and ask for a restart. That's pretty much how I see it. Sleeper, anything you want to add to that?
No, I just think that the goal is to make sure that there's no foul play, that everyone feels that they were treated evenly and have a voice of reason, someone removed from the situation to be able to represent their case in an effective manner to the other side and to help take emotions out of it. Because when you're playing this game, emotions can get running. Some people are, caffeinated or coked up or whatever it might have you. So, it's just to make sure that we're all here and we're all playing fair, because at the end of the day, we're doing this to have fun and to win a chip at the end of the day.
Of course.
Of course.
And just to clarify there, this is a performance-enhancing drug-free league, so no, people are tested for too much caffeine and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I think this might be this might be a good time to go ahead and pay some of our bills. We do have some advertisements from sponsors here. Our first sponsor for the night is Iron Man's Used Speeders. No refunds, no guarantees, but probably no explosions either. Come see Iron. The deals are flying. So thank you, Iron Man's Used Speeders, for sponsoring tonight.
We definitely
Always nice
appreciate
to
the
have you.
sponsorship, Iron Man. We do have a special treat for you tonight. We did do a pre-taped interview. Han interviewed X-Dace. We could probably play a few minutes of that while we're sitting here chilling. It'd probably be a good time to do that. Say we might have a few segments of that. Say tonight we will have several little breaks because the home team hosts 2 matches, then the away team hosts 2 matches, then home 1, away team 1, then home 1. So there will be some breaks with some server resets and then things like that. So here you go.
The Empire has scored.
X-Tace, here we are. 18 years ago, you were and still are one of the top vanguards in the game, and now you're back in the playoffs for the Bantha Bowl. So many years later, how does it feel to be back, vying for a chance to make Bantha Bowl
I can recreate the.
Is it not coming through?
It was good to be back.
No, it's
It's
not.
good to see all the guys and so many people that
Just a few more seconds.
we hadn't crossed paths.
Well,
on
here,
other
I'll
games.
stall. Ready? So, yeah, I got to sit down with X-Tace
And,
before the game,
it was
about an
really-
hour
it was
before the
like a
match started.
big reunion, and
We sat down, we chatted a little bit about the past, the present,
a lot of players
what he
that,
has up
that
against
pride that everybody takes
him tonight,
came
and
back
how his team plans to handle it.
It was just- it was
And
so cool to
hopefully he'll
see
get
it
the
all.
sound going, and if he doesn't, well,
to
we
even be in the
got plenty of time to play it on later. It's no big deal.
later for being a top vanguard. It's just I'm honored and thrilled.
Technical
I'm
difficulties.
not exactly sure why it's not coming through, boys. We're having some technical difficulties. I can hear it in my headset coming through, and I can see it on my Streamlabs coming through. But I'm not sure why it's not coming through.
That's okay. We might be able to work it out later.
While we have some time, you want to go around the room?
Yeah, definitely. Who's everybody got for tonight? Who's you picking, and how many matches do you think it's going to take to get there?
The Empire has dropped the
Ops, you
flag.
start the game. Let's go.
What did you say? Sorry, huh? Oh, I'll go. I'll go six. I'll go blasters in 6. But I never want to count out Dead Cell.
The Empire has
Uh,
dropped the flag.
Hans,
Blasters
what about
in
you?
6 from DOS.
All right. You know what? I think Dead Cell is going to take this one. I think the map order is an interesting map order. I can see a 4-2 Dead Cell. That's what I'm going with.
Nice, huh?
We can go back to the list. I'm kind of with Han on this. I think the map order kind of lends itself more towards Dead Cell. I mean, we have 2 teams that have played each other twice, and they split both those, so it seems like they could be fairly even in certain circumstances. That and kind of the map order kind of makes me think that Dead Cell can pull an upset in 7. Like, I think it would go to Polis Massa, in which case, like I said, Dead Cell has the advantage on that map. This will be only the second time in League play we've seen that map, too. So.
The Empire has dropped the
I'll go
flag.
ahead and take Dead Cell in 7 as well. It's going to be a tough match. They're going to have to contain Giddy for sure. Let's see if they can do it.
The rebels possess the flag.
Yeah, I thought I was alone in taking Dead Cell, honestly. I'm taking Dead Cell in 7. The map order is definitely a huge advantage for them. Some of these maps, like, you never know what's going to happen on Camino. If a player wastes a little bit too much time sniping as opposed to taking a base, that can lend itself against blasters. They have a couple guys that like to snipe, and the end of the map order, if Dead Cell can pull 1 or 2 out early, I think they take it in 7.
Vader
Dave.
or Dave, yeah.
Dave.
Yeah, I know. I'm in agreement. I think Dead Cell 1 and 7.
Wow.
Dave?
Dave?
Well, I'll tell you what, my heart is going to be with Dead Cell. You got a couple of veterans there from back in the old days. X-Tace and Super Borman, so I'm rooting for them, but I got to still go with the Blasters in 6, because basically, you can't stop Giddy. You can only hope to contain him.
Oh, Winchester.
I love
Nice.
it.
I'm in a total agreement because I want Dead Cell. I really do. Not that I don't love Inglorious Bastards. But Giddy is going to be the reason they win in 6.
All right.
All right. It looks like we're getting ready to start up here, boys. First map is getting ready to come up here.
Endor is the first map. and,
Endor.
Dead Cell is Rebels.
Could someone post the map order in the chat? Someone's asking for it.
So
Okay,
the map order
go ahead.
Great idea.
Map orders. First map is Endor, and then Camino.
Okay, thank you.
Civil. So we'll go with that. Citadel and Temple are after those first 4 maps.
I'm waiting for the X.
Seeing the first 2, is that correct? They're the higher seed, right?
Yes. So it should be the Blasters or the higher seed, so they'll be hosting the first 2.
That's point.
But it is interesting. I mean, indoor, I would typically think of as a Blasters map, but with them playing on the Empire, it'll be interesting because I mean, we just saw last week. As I said, I consider Blasters a map that favors itself. Or I'm sorry, indoor favors Blasters, but they played Domino on that last week from the better side, and that ended up being a very, very close match. I think that was it was less than 10 reinforcements at the end.
Yeah, I think it was 13-0 at the end. It was a very close game.
And I mean, we couldn't really tell that as we were originally watching. We assumed that it was kind of a more lopsided game because when it first started, they had the advantage side and it looked like they took several bases. We had no idea that it was so close at the end. We were actually surprised when we saw the final score. So that was actually played really well by Domino.
And there we go. The X did come. We're on indoor, boys.
All right, I'd watch out for Yoda to try to take an ATST here and try to make his way over into the embankment between 2 and 4, and Borman's going to be out hunting for him. I'm curious to see if Xtace plays a little defense at 6. Maybe him and Nunu or him and Thug play some defense. I expect Bunga to be rushing off the bat though.
All right, here's where the fun begins.
Nunu's on a speeder, it appears. Borman's on a speeder. Xtace is minding up his speeder. Looks like we got us a speeder battle going, boys. Everybody's on speeders.
They're playing very defensive, huh?
Yeah, they are.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking their time to get everything set up before they actually move. A little bit more time than I would have imagined.
Fight for it.
That could probably work in their favor because it can catch the other team off guard. Like
Giddy already with 2 kills right off the bat.
Looks like Thuggish is going for their back base.
You better watch out. Yoda can sneak rockets down into there.
Yeah, that's the easy get though. That's the easy get.
Oh, looks like there's a push by the Empire to get that back base at 6. Frosty's back there. Frosty, who else is there? Is that Giddy and Quack? So it looks like there's a 3v3 going back there at this base 6. Oh, remote rockets coming in too.
We've captured a command post.
Yeah, this is the base you gotta
Frosty
get.
kills X.
Looks like the blasters cleaned them up there.
They have. Man, those remote rockets coming in pretty... They've already taken the base. They've already taken 6. Man, that was fast.
That was fast, and that base,
Coming too, and they couldn't stop it.
that base takes about 45 seconds to turn. So that was an excellent strategy there.
6 is a key point though. Six is a key point on indoor.
Vader's broken out the Dark Trooper, it appears.
They are my favorite.
Every Vader loves the Dark Troopers.
Without
the Rebels
6.
spawn right now, the Dark Troopers? Or the Empire?
This is
Sorry, what was that?
this is what the bases look like as of right now. 4 to 2.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, look at that.
Giddy's broken out the
Well-
Dark Trooper.
They've only got two. They've only got 2.
They only have 2 bases.
Yeah, that's
they did
spicy.
commit a lot to 6 though, but that is a key because that will take away a lot of the rebels' speeders though. So
Giddy has
Maybe
pushed
a-
into one of their 2 bases.
could be looking at it as a short-term loss for a long-term gain. So.
There'll probably be a big spawn here.
Near miss on that rocket by Nunu, and he almost got Giddy.
They're still down there,
So,
remember?
that's a common phrase though. Almost got Giddy.
The enemy is in control
Yeah.
of the command post.
Yeah.
It appears
true.
Giddy is going to take that base.
The enemy is in control
Yep,
of
there
another
it goes.
command post.
Doing the Giddy thing.
We control the
So now they
command
got 6
post.
and 5,
We've lost a command
and
post.
moving on to 4.
And we can probably assume I have not seen anything come across with the name for Yoda that he has still got the remote rocket somewhere.
flip is in the way.
I don't know. Borman seemed to hop off his speeder, and his job tonight was going to be going to get Yoda.
Usually you got to have somebody do that. You can't just let them sit there and tear you up.
Well, I haven't seen any
Oh,
remote
there we
rockets
go. I
lately.
just seen Yoda right here on Bungaboo's screen.
Oh,
Yeah, he
he's
got
out of
taken
them now.
out.
Bunga's hunting for somebody, yeah.
Yep, he's after Yoda now. I thought he had him.
But hit him with the speeder. Too close for missiles, switching to guns.
Oh!
That's too bad.
So it's not quite. I don't know what base that is, but it looks like they have one. They have 4 people at that base. I'm not sure why they have so many there.
Yeah.
It's 4. Oh, they only got 1 base and a neutral base versus 4 right now.
Oh, okay. So that's
So the
why they're
bleed
all
is
there. They're
definitely
basically
happening
pressing up.
right now.
Man, and they're only going to have half as many speeders as they normally would. Yeah, this is
Right.
not good.
They're already locked into that base. That happened quickly.
Dead Cell's going to have to make something happen and happen quick. Here's Giddy going for their only command post.
Ooh, they might try and
1v1.
knock him out. And if he can turn this neutral down there with Bunga. Oh, the AI one shot takes out Giddy.
Borman has stolen ATST, it appears.
That is going to be painful if Yoda does remote rockets down in 1. That will be painful.
A command post has fallen to our enemies.
Here's Bungaboon rolling in on a command post.
It
See
looks
if he
like
can
they
get
may
something
have taken
going.
2. They may only be down to 1 base because it looked like when they were pressing out of 1 that the base was red in front of them.
Well, they keep
Yeah, if
jumping.
it wasn't
though.
for that
It's
bot,
not-
Giddy would have shut him out. Yeah.
yeah, they're not getting the bases though.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
Bunga-
Quack is going. Looks like Quack might take him out of that ATST.
Oh, he's trying to slice them out of there.
Yeah.
Takes too long.
It's like they've got some speeders. I wonder if they're going to try and push out now and take some of the other bases
Died
behind.
right now, yeah.
Yeah, they really need to go out and get
Oh.
at least start with 5, skip 5, get 6 back, work on those bases in order to get the control of the map back.
Yeah, but now they've got. Oh, they didn't take out
Speeders
Giddy.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Giddy jump on the speeder to go after them.
Oh, did they get
He's
6
back. Yeah.
They might
Wow.
have.
Here's Borman working on a neutral command post.
Here we go. So they're turning around. Good job on spreading out.
Now the key is to keep Yoda from those remote rockets still. I mean, he can
Yeah.
light it up again.
Yeah, you sure can.
Their reinforcements are dwindling. A command post is under Imperial control.
Quack and Giddy are taking that other base.
For sure.
Oh, but how are they not
what-
getting mine?
He had his fusion cutter out. I think he diffused it on the speeder.
It activated on the rock, but didn't kill him on the rock. Yeah, that was dicey.
Oh, there's the hero.
Oh, Gator's out.
Fight for it.
Did we see if that was Giddy or if that was somebody else taking the hero?
It's
I didn't see the
Yoda.
name. Okay.
Vader is out and he might kill your mom.
So as normal, Giddy probably got the hero and passed it off.
The hero
Vader's out.
Nunu targeting it with the speeder in the mine. That's a huge
Got
play.
a no-no from
Huge play.
Nunu.
It was a
No,
no-no.
from Nunu.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
That's a trademarked phrase. No from Nunu.
Opportunity there to take out Yoda. Missed it.
Yeah.
Here we got us
So
a
Yoda's
Borman
gonna
versus
have
a
the
Yoda and the ATSTs.
You gotta get out of there, Nuno. Hub.
Looks like X-Tace is back on a speeder, and he's probably gonna try and help them take a. He's gonna reset his mind on there.
Yep.
And try and take some of the bases back. But there's a neutral base. Let's see how they do on that.
A command post for the Empire.
I like X-Tace's technique
Post
here.
is under hostile
Doing
control.
good.
It is back to 3-3 even on the map or on the command
Wow.
post, and they're taking 5.
Wow.
Just taking 5.
I'd go to 6 here.
Yeah,
5 is hard to hold without 6.
Yeah, it is, but 6 takes
I don't think
so
you can
long
win
to
without
turn.
6.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
So I mean, we have seen them turn around and get things back under control. I just wonder if they did that in time to prevent too much damage.
It is difficult without the reinforcement count to determine
Yeah.
how that comeback came and worked that in their favor.
Looks like the Empire got one back.
Yep.
Frosty is kind of hanging around. I know he's trying to take out that AI, but I wonder if his job might be now he's going to hold one. Maybe they're worried about losing it.
Might be defense, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like Giddy and the Blasters have 3 people around this base.
Definitely looks like Nunu's defending.
Giddy got a little arc trooper or arc caster glitch there. Didn't register. Hate that.
Yeah, so it looks like Nunu is probably staying at 6 to hold it.
For them to go on defense means
there
they
go. Rockets coming in.
You think they got the drain?
It may not even be about the drain, it's just more important that they have to have 6 so they have speeders. Because if they don't have speeders, they're not going to be able to move around the map as the rebels.
Yoda is causing havoc with his remote rockets.
He sure is.
Thuggish is going to try and take 1.
He better hide. The remote rockets will come right down in there.
Yeah, you saw the one just
He knows. He knows, though. I still probably wouldn't stand that close to the center. That
Yeah. Oh, it's working though.
second one.
it is. I just wouldn't risk it. I don't think that thing is a strong enough cover.
He's lost his health droid.
Oh, now he's got to hope that he can just turn that base.
He's got it,
Just
it
get in the
appears.
corner.
He's got the base.
Oh,
got
good.
it.
He's got the bait. All right, so now if he's just going to stay down there and hold, I suppose.
But he is scared. He is scared.
Does
And
Bungaboon
Bunga
does have
has
out
zero.
Han Solo.
yep, let's see if he's able to do any damage with that.
It won't let us stay
Space with
spectated
the
on
Dark
him.
Trooper.
Looks like this is the spectate view you get from Han right here for now. He's defending it.
He's got to get out there and start moving around fast.
Oh my word.
Oh,
The remote rocket got him.
Remote rocket. Oh, good.
Looks like Yoda is up behind one actually. The way those rockets are coming out.
A command post is under Imperial control. A command post
No
is
more
no
heroes for this
longer
map.
under Empire control.
Nope, the heroes are gone. Frosties came and took it back.
We've captured a command post.
What's the map? What's the command post status?
Command posts are
Captured a command post.
Empire with 4, Rebels with 2.
Reinforcement count is
Oh
diminishing.
my!
Yet I think time is probably going to be running out for them at this point with the reinforcement drain.
Yeah. Yeah,
would've-
they.
The patch is still closer than we expect because the Rebels do still significantly have an advantage, even in the drain
That's
with
fair.
the AI being Ewoks.
We've lost a command post.
I think it might be a little bit closer than we're giving them credit for.
And I mean, if it is still reasonably close, the Dead Cell still does have all the speeders at 6, so they can move throughout the map.
Lost a command post. Fight for it.
Oh, that Ewok took X's health. That's so frustrating.
Oh no!
Post is under hostile control.
Oh, down.
A command post is no longer under Empire control.
Now it appears Frosty's doing homing rockets.
Command post for the Empire.
Oh no, they got two remote rockets.
Two of them.
Either that or they
Oh,
just
man.
changed place. And Giddy is glowing. I don't know if that's a temporary power up or if he's just already
Nah, it
achieved
looks
his
legit
awards.
to me. Yeah, it looks legit.
We've lost control of a command post.
And he'll be able to
That
just,
one-
every time he pulls the trigger, there'll be a ticket loss for the other
Yeah.
team.
He'll be almost undefeatable unless you have an AI just randomly snipe him out of the air. Yep, you're right. Every time he's pulling the right trigger, he's getting an elimination.
Spectate cam's having a hard time keeping on people.
It looked like Quack was pressing on to 6 to take that from Nunu, who's still back there defending the base. Thuggish looks like he takes out Yoda, who was in
Walker's.
Walker.
Oh, he's got bigger problems. Yeah.
Oh, Thug almost got giddy right there.
He is making a wise decision and running, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't ever run from Giddy. I just die like a little man.
I'll play you off, right? Or else there'd be more grunts on the map, I think.
I try to fight for another day, Winchester. I don't like dying.
Yeah, you would think Thuggish should definitely be grunting if auto aim was
Did
on.
you see that fireball on the screen?
Yeah, look at the fireball. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Look at that fireball.
It looked like a rocket blasted across.
Wow.
That's weird.
I gotta think
They
this is
said
just
auto
a-
aim was
Time
on.
on this AI.
I gotta think that was just another. This is a downstream effect
Theater,
of.
I don't even know what that was. Yeah.
Oh wow!
I think Yoda's ripping them up with them rockets.
That's what it looks like. That's the
We
third. or
we
fourth
hang
in a
on
row.
the score here. I want to see how good Yoda did with it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think a few seconds earlier, another downstream effect of Giddy is that when they tried to escape from him on the speeder, he didn't do the normal practice of putting a mine on his speeder. But if he had, he could have run that right into the walker. But since he was trying to avoid Giddy, he didn't have time to do that.
Yep, 100%.
The chicken walker. That's news.
Here's Yoda and Giddy tagging up here. That's a deadly combination. Here comes Thuggish in.
That's a dynamic
Just
duo.
thinking that.
I think this one votes for sure. Did you get a map?
Yep.
Status real quick.
Empire 4-2.
I mean,
Still,
Usually
they're not getting shut out, but yeah, this is a map of attrition. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. And it just seems like
That
it's
back phase,
taking
I
too
don't know.
long. Taking too
Yeah, I
long
think it's
to
a
move
little.
around.
If I had to guess, it's a little too late.
Yeah.
Once you have the Dark Troopers flying around.
Yeah, it's harder to control for sure.
All
And
four
this
of them now
map-
too. If I had to guess, yeah.
Yeah,
This
they
is
probably got
not-
4 as Dark Troopers and Frosty's in the Walker. So Bormans are gonna flank him though.
All right, here's your
Oh,
score.
there it was.
Victory on Rebels.
That was wait. Victory on
Okay,
Rebels.
We're
there's yeah.
spectating, so you can't go by
Yeah,
anything.
93.
93-0.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
That was actually closer than what I figured it was going to be. Be honest with you, I figured to be around 150.
All right. Next we'll have Camino.
10 minutes. That was a good battle. That was
Yeah,
a
it
good
was.
battle.
We'll move to Camino, and so that means that let's see, Dead Cell will be Empire, and the Blasters will be the Rebels. So they'll start on the top of the map. I'm wondering if Giddy will be sniping for this.
Oh, I
No, it's
gotta
gonna be
imagine
Frosty.
Frosty.
Yeah,
Or Frosty, sorry, yeah, Frosty will be.
It will
Yeah.
be, and if they lose, unfortunately it's going to be why, because in order to be effective at sniping in a competitive game, you have to be at least making up for what it would cost for you to capture a base. And if you're walking out of a game with 30 kills, your time's much better spent. Hell of a death pack there by Yoda.
That was a hell of a death pack,
on the
dude.
line.
And no one knows it better than you, but
Yoda is
Frosty,
on something.
Frosty has
Not-
been sniping exceptionally well as of recently, or maybe I just haven't noticed. Yeah, we'll see.
You can be accurate, but I've yet to see Frosty put up an 80 kill game with a sniper, and if you're not putting up at least 50, you're wasting your time in a competitive game like this.
Looks like
Yeah.
Yoda's been taking
Time
some,
last week,
yeah.
or on Wednesday night on Bespin. Yeah, so we'll see.
Yoda came out
Looks like-
strong on this map to the point I would.
Yoda's been taking some pointers from Quack on those dead pack
Hmm.
crews.
And speaking of Frosty, here he is up there sniping like we figured he was.
Let's see what he ends up with.
Oh, he gets 1 kill.
Part of the rub that Sleeper does so well, where Frosty is right now, Sleeper will play defense as well. So hopefully Frosty can hold 5 by himself, essentially, because that's something Sleeper does often. Yeah.
Here's Giddy taking a baby factory.
Sleeper and I have had many battles up there.
Yes, we have.
Shine Sleeper
This
because
is
you're
a key
playing
battle
offense
here.
and defense up there, and so
So we
yeah.
got a no-no from Nunu?
Yeah, well, let's find out because they need this base back quick.
There's 2-on-1. Oh, good
Nunu.
job.
You got a no from Nunu.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Oh, he's gonna get some
Big
help from
play.
Bunga too.
All right, let's roll back out here to the middle.
Another
need to get out that
no-no
home.
from Nunu.
It's brought to you by.
Oh, okay, he got sniped across you there.
That was a huge get.
Does Dead Cell have anyone who Dark Troopers?
I
don't
haven't
think
made
X-Face
that.
is a Dark Trooper.
I haven't seen it yet.
Warman likes to do it.
Okay.
X is pretty good at it. Yeah.
Oh, we got a 2v1. Are they gonna take another base?
A good
they-
tandem right here.
Pulling together as a deck here. They're
Bunga
kind of
Borman.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Borman and
It's
Bunga taking
fantastic.
that base. They take this. Will they?
Here. Oh, look
they
at that shot. That was from like so far away.
That was
That,
far.
that was a good
Way to
shot.
go,
Gosh.
Bunga.
this is command post 2, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
That's two. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
the Dark
Okay, he's
Trooper.
pulling out the Dark Trooper. Bunga's pulling out the Dark Trooper.
Go get Frosty. Don't let him get full glow sniper.
Might need to see a map check here in a second. Command post.
Let's go look.
Bunga's defense and Bunga's
3-3.
defense did the same thing to me 2 hours ago.
So yeah, 3-3. So they had to get their base back. So they probably are down a little. Dead souls.
Oh, Giddy's already at a Wookiee though.
I love the way Giddy plays. Yeah.
Once he gets that glowing Wookiee, he's tough to kill for sure.
Oh boy, is he.
Have a chance. Yeah.
Looks like he's.
Oh,
Oh wow, that's a
I
huge
got a
play.
no-no.
Third. No from
Oh my gosh, he's playing out his mind. Oh, look at that.
You know, we can
It is
turn
like
that into a
fire.
drinking game. Every time there's a no-no from Nunu, everybody takes a shot.
If it wasn't Tuesday,
Well,
I'd join you.
that most recent no-no from Nunu is brought to you by our other sponsor, Hans Heating and Cooling. Whether you're freezing on Hoth or roasting on Mustafar, call us. We'll install a thermal regulator faster than you can say Tauntaun. Hans Heating and Cooling.
I said I saw.
That's great.
And I thought they smelled worse on the outside.
Check
Hey,
the
Han,
reviews
what is
on
the internal temperature of a tauntaun?
You don't want to know, man. You don't
It's
want to
enough
know.
to keep you warm in the winter.
It's lukewarm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think we have to shut the stream down now.
So, Winchester, you're banned. Go away.
Alright, let's see if Borman can take this cloning facility.
I'm gonna write that one down for my son. But go ahead.
So there's no one defending it, so we'll see if he's able to take it before respawn.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
did I see
behind
Giddy
him, he
coming
doesn't
in?
know it.
Yeah, Giddy's gonna come in behind him.
I saw a name. I couldn't make it out. Yeah.
I thought it was Giddy. I assume if it was Giddy, he would already be dead.
Yeah, that would be a good assumption.
There's somebody in there. I didn't see it.
My game
It's
froze.
Giddy, but he's playing engineer and not a
It is
Wookiee.
Giddy. It is Giddy.
A quote from Borman.
Borman
I have
and
no
Giddy.
problems with Giddy. I have no problems with Giddy, says Borman. We'll see.
Well,
How
he's
many
got some
drinks?
help from Nunu. Are we gonna have another
Now-
one? Another
now
no-no?
we got two.
The real question is, how many drinks has Borman had? He's saying. Yeah,
Borman, you gotta roll, dude.
Foreman, go. He's not rolling.
Here.
He's not rolling, yeah.
Here comes in more help for him.
Oh,
Well, he's at least keeping it neutral, which is key.
That shows Giddy's strength right there.
That's
Bunga
it.
just
They're
came
so
in.
hard to kill. So
The-
hard to
the-
kill.
That's
Oh,
what we
Bunga
thought
killed
was the...
Giddy. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
but
Yoda
that's
got him.
what...
Yoda got him.
Wait behind you.
Oh, there it is! The best Bothan
The
in the
trade.
game. But that's
The
kind of what
only
we're talking about with
Bothan
Giddy
you-
doing Giddy things.
Oh,
he
wait,
faced 2 to
Bunga?
3 people and kept it.
Oh, looks like they split.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, there goes
Nice
me.
grenade.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Vader's going for a swim.
roll.
So we'll look at Empire here. It's still
Let's
3-3,
get a check on
even
Frost.
command posts.
Let's get a check on
Have they
Frosty.
switched command posts?
Okay.
These guys are getting it tonight. This is a good match.
This is so far.
I don't think so.
Frosty's still there.
Frosty's still there. I think that's the same.
Yep, Frosty's still up there sniping.
No glow.
Well,
Yeah,
there's one or two.
Does he have the? It
either-
looks like he has the award one though. That looks like the award
There's
sniper.
one or two reasons he's not going. One, he's not killing fast enough, like I warned against. Or two, someone did go up there and get him. Hopefully, it's the latter one.
Sniper, do you even want the purple rifle up there? Let's get your honest take.
It depends. So there's 2 uses, 3 technically for the purple sniper rifle. First use is against heroes. If you're full glow, you can melt them in one shot if you land it right. The second use is a closed hallway, like on Bespin, like I had in the last 2 matches, and we ended up losing. But we're able to put some pressure on early. It's pretty frustrating to play against. The only other one is that it has increased distance. So if you have somebody locked into a faraway base, you can actually make the shots from 5 to 2 with that. That's really it. If you can get full glow and keep the regular one, I pick that almost every day of the week.
It's interesting. It doesn't really look like even with the
There
dark
must be
troopers,
2 or
they've
3
been able to
Wookiees
map.
on the team. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying same type of thing. That maybe it's the Wookiees that are keeping them from actually flipping the map. Oh, Frosty with a good shot.
Yeah, that was a
You
good
kind of got to
shot.
know. You have to be aware though in that situation that
I
when
just saw
if you're
Boba Fett.
facing that side, you're gonna get sniped.
Has fallen to our enemies.
Boba Fett's not-
Engineering?
Okay,
Oh, this
Trying
is
to
a good
find
battle,
him.
too. Okay.
here we go. Nunu's got Boba. Let's see if he can turn it a little bit here
Ooh.
for him.
He's probably gonna go for Frosty right
Down
now.
with Frosty. Oh, he's playing conservative here.
Why is
He's not
why
going
is
for
he
the home
doing
I
run.
don't know why he would go to that
Yeah, I
that
would go
base.
for the home run. Yeah.
He's
Go
going
to
for
the
Frosty.
top and go down.
Okay, all right. He's slow playing it, maybe.
It's kind of interesting to me that he took this route instead of trying to go up behind him. I actually don't see Frosty right now.
Or maybe he already took him out.
He's there.
That's him.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
he's at the
he's
end.
on the. Yeah.
And they have a dark trooper there.
I knew
Can you
Yoda
make
was
this
gonna
shot?
follow. Yoda followed.
Oh no.
Kill him. Oh, he's got company too, though.
Orban got
You gotta use your man, you gotta fly with it. Get that bopping on you.
Taking that 5.
Turning right here further.
Downhill with gravity.
Yeah.
Yoda got back in. Off in a short
Oh,
spawn.
but Yoda's got.
Oh, Boffin! Wasn't expecting that.
That was quite a distance.
Someone came up the stairs too. Oh,
That was
That
a shot,
was a
man.
lucky
That was
spawn
a
back
shot.
in.
So they defended that.
They got
That
3
was-
people at that base though.
Whenever you have a jetpack, the moment you see that boffin coming at you, you have to jump. You can't just wait. Like, it has to be a reflex.
100%.
That's how I've killed Yoda.
Oh,
Quite a few times. I'll jump, and then I can see where he is, and then I can
Behind
readjust.
you.
But if you just sit
Like
there
good.
and take it, it's...
Looks like Giddy has Han Solo right now.
Yeah, Borman's trying to
Yeah.
zap him.
Orban got a good shot on
Oh,
him.
and Nunu's on the other
Norman's
side
got
now.
friends, yeah.
Pretty
yeah.
effective normally. Oh,
Oh, det packed.
oh, again.
Here comes Quack down to help out.
I think Dead Cell's gonna take this. I don't know. I don't know the reinforcement count, but it feels that way.
Imperial control.
Still 3-3
right now,
on the map command post.
gotta be a close one.
Yep.
The enemy
Yeah.
in control of another command post.
And
Let's-
4 is flat now.
If they get 4, they get their vanguards out.
If Yoda could take this with the Bothan, and it'd be huge.
Ooh, but he's got
Sure.
some.
Oh, he's got a lot of company. Yeah.
Let's have a health.
But he's
It doesn't,
glowing.
it doesn't hurt that he's glowing. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like it was just a temporary power up though.
Temporary glow.
You're right.
Make your soul glow.
I
Will
have
we
a
get
feeling
in there?
Yoda
We get
is
in-
stalking. So
He waits in the shadows, for sure.
So patient. That's why he's a good Bothan. You know.
Hell of a kill right there.
Spicy.
Who knew?
No.
Is he gonna get a
Nunu.
two for
Nunu,
no,
yeah.
I think
Nunu
it's
got it.
Another no.
Okay, he got no note. Okay, Giddy is a Wookiee.
But this is something, I mean, Giddy's going to be able to keep this base, if nothing else. Oh, it looks like he's got Yoda coming in to help him, though. There it is. There it is.
They do work as a good team. Yeah.
They do.
Oh, Giddy.
Oh, and the regen. Yep.
The regen. The Wookiee has more health. He's just a beast out there.
Giddy. It's a nightmare matchup.
The enemy is in control of another command post.
It's like
And
Gideon
yeah, he's
rolling.
just one-tapping people with that bowcaster. I wonder why he's going up top now. Why would he go up there if they already have the base?
Maybe Dark Troopers. You never know.
Yeah.
He's making sure it's clear, I imagine. Yeah. Maybe it was blinking for a second. Yeah.
Maybe he got word there is Dark Troopers up there.
Yeah. Must have got called for help or something, potentially. Yeah, because Frosty just killed Nunu. I wonder if Nunu was up there.
It's fascinating to watch the way he's watching the backside here, though. This is interesting.
Well, that's how you lose this map. You know, you get Dark Troopers up there, kill the sniper, take the base.
Yeah,
It's
and
pretty much been a stalemate, and so now it's just a matter of getting those kills.
and to me that would favor the blasters with Giddy.
Oh yeah, and Yoda.
Vader's been just sitting up there farming the AI like crazy.
He
He's
has.
probably putting up a big game, and this might not be as close as it looks.
Because he was a
Well,
Wookiee
I
earlier,
was
now
sure
he's a
hoping
Vanguard.
If you're gonna farm and not take it, sure. Sorry, John.
No, you're good.
It's all about the drain.
There is no drain.
Well, there should be. Vader should be going down there. I guess is what I'm saying nicely.
I feel like they've come to a conclusion. They've reached a stalemate, and they're just going to start killing each other because you don't see any big pushes. I take that now.
That was a big lag spike.
Vader
Big lag.
just tried to push.
I was just
He
about to
contradicted
compliment
me.
his gameplay of recent, and then he rolled right off. I was about to compliment him. But I think it was a lag. To be fair, it was a lag. But still.
He went for a swim.
No, AE Vader definitely is one of the most improved players, I believe, though, of this entire league.
Sure.
He really has come on strong. For someone who wasn't the biggest Star Wars fan in the very beginning and still isn't, he's found a pretty good home in this community and has really stepped up his game.
Wait, what do you mean he's not a Star Wars fan?
Exactly.
Marcus has diversified quite a bit too, guys. Too. You know, he used to
He
be
doesn't
only
really like.
group.
He doesn't
He's
really like
expanded.
Star Wars that much. He'll tell you that.
He's got the backside of Giddy. He got killed.
Oh,
That's bad luck.
Killed by Ben.
Quick hot take. Who do you think wins this match?
It's gonna be Blasters.
Putting you on the spot.
They haven't lost 5. It's gonna be Blasters.
Yeah. I'm calling for Blasters, I think.
I just keep seeing Giddy wreck shop there. So.
Yeah.
yeah, Giddy's about to push down into 4.
This ramp he's going down right here is also known as the honey hole. If you got landmines or anything else, you can just rack up the AI kills right there.
That is the honey hole.
But the thing is, Giddy doesn't even need the mines to go. We played a match against him earlier, and I watched him. I mean, as many AI spawn there, you usually can't take it. He went and took it by himself.
Yeah, solo. And then he's got Yoda as a buff and backs him up.
He's doing it right now.
Yeah. Yoda's around there. Oh, someone else is there too. They're all there. Besides Frosty.
Takes 2 Dark Troopers to take out 1 Giddy Wookiee, I say.
There it is.
I'm pretty confident.
Well, you're basically 2 Dark Troopers. Dark Troopers.
Well, thank you.
You're as good as 2.
We control the command post. We've lost the command post.
So if we had a score prediction at the end of this, how close do we think this is?
Control the command post.
110.
I mean, nothing drastic changes.
110-0.
Let's say 80.
Throw it 8.
my call.
I'd say 75-0.
I don't know. This has been going on for a while. I'm going to say it's closer, probably like 30 or 40.
I was gonna say 40 to 50.
Yeah, I concur. I believe it's going to be in the 50 range because it's so hard to choose.
Can we take a look at the maps?
It's black hole, but there's still no drain, even if it's white. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Zero's blinking. I wonder if they'll get zero.
Keep in mind, if you are watching through an Xbox app for Twitch, it's usually like a 5 to 10 second delay. If you're watching through an actual browser, it's a little bit more real-time-ish.
Yep.
That's a good point, especially when you're commentating.
He's about to have Foreman
second
and
here. I've always
oh my
thought
gosh, Giddy.
Quack is the most courteous engineer ever, but I've also think he's one of the most improved. I don't know. He's just so much more of a beast.
I think Nuno's got one more shot on Giddy to kill him.
Wax is an excellent engineer.
Yeah,
Oh my
but he's
gosh.
also the most courteous. You know, he thinks about it.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
the definition of support. I mean, he will walk down a hall with you and just feed you the entire time.
That's why I seconded. He's man of the. I put X man of the year and I put him man of the year because he's just such a courteous
He's like a walking
teammate.
gonk droid at times. I'm just like, just stay with me the whole game, man.
For sure, there's no one like him. Yeah.
Gonk surgeon.
He sees X red. He's focused on that dirt trooper though.
Giddy's doing a little sniping.
I have to think they must be very close to getting this
Yeah,
down there and snipe them.
I'm not sure about this with Giddy either, but
There's no more
it's gonna be
drain.
down at
Is
the
what
end.
I say. For Giddy to be playing like this, there's no more drain. It may be closer than what Han and Point Guard said.
Because he's very focused on getting these few kills.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, we got it. We'll pay back there for
Tried
Giddy.
his ass off.
How do you say payback with no?
Yes.
Giddy
Yes,
says
yes.
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 X is switching to a sniper, so this must be close.
Okay. And
Wow.
Vader's a
And
buff,
Vader.
and yeah,
Is
Vader's
he
a
gonna make that
buff.
jump? Oh god, I was afraid he's gonna short it.
That was
I don't
close.
think I'd be a buff then though, but still.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Let's see.
How close was it?
We gotta see to know for sure. Yeah.
86.
86.
Oh, I was close.
86.
Oh, I said 80. I
What do
said
I-
80.
I said 82. What do we win, Doss? We gotta get
Wow,
something good.
Vader. Wow.
Look at Vader. Wow.
They.
I did not see that during the game.
Did I tell you he was?
He was in that honey hole.
Oh, yeah.
He was in that honey hole for sure.
He was in the honey
Yeah.
hole with the Vanguard.
All right, so they're down 0-2, and we take we switch host. So now Dead Cell gets the host from the West Coast. So we'll see what happens.
Yep.
We'll
they
take
changed
this
the whole
back to
thing.
the sports desk. We got Inglorious Blasters up 2-0. Now it's time for Dead Cell to host 2 matches. What do you guys think? You think it's a big time advantage now? You've all played on X-Dace's West Coast server. What do you think?
Well,
Great
for
server.
me,
I think
West
his
Coast
server is
server is
garbage.
the
I think it's a
best
huge advantage.
for other people or most of this league who resides or gets happier with East Coast server, they hate it. But I'm a big fan of X-Dace's West Coast server.
As a Central, I actually like it as well.
Yeah.
What maps are they? Can we tell what maps they are?
Yeah,
We
that's
have
your deciding
Citadel.
factor.
Citadel and Temple are coming up. They're both Clone Wars.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be in these
very
two.
symmetrical maps. I think it's anyone's game.
And I think it's probably to overall the Blasters' favor so far, because I would have imagined that Dead Cell would have taken one of those last 2 maps since they kind of had a little bit of an advantage based on the maps.
I would have thought they would have had
On
TD
TD off element. Is everything TD off?
Yes, everything is TD off.
Everything is yeah. You know, one of the things that you're noticing is that they have not been able that Giddy's team's been putting on them. They just they get a little flustered. They backtrack a little, and they don't push as hard as they can. And that's one of the keys of the game that really need. the Inglorious Blasters because of Giddy, because of Yoda, and I just not seen that yet. So I'm hoping that maybe on this next 2 maps they'll be able to at least apply a little more pressure to keep this thing a lot closer than it needs than it has been.
We
And
have we have auto aim being turned on now for maps 3 and 4, and that'll help Bunga a little bit. I think he was struggling a little bit there, trying to
And
find his
Thuggish.
rhythm, and yeah, Thuggish
Could have been a
too.
big.
You know?
That could have won them the map if it was on. Yeah.
And heroes are off now, so no
Yeah, heroes
hero Giddy. And on Citadel, that's a pretty even map without the heroes, especially on Clone Wars. And then, you got Temple coming up after that, and Dead Cell's gonna have the advantage on that side. So if they're gonna make up ground, they gotta do it right now.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It comes down to, look, I mean, the Blasters just held their home court right there. That's all they did. They did their job.
Lost 5.
And
Yeah.
now,
You're right.
and now we're going over to the home court of Dead Cell. And they have to now hold their home court, and Blasters are trying to break. So that's what it comes down to.
NBA playoffs feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remind Dave of the NBA playoffs.
Love the playoff game.
It was a beautiful year.
Speaking of that, I guess we can do an ad read since we're trying to kill some time. This ad is for Camino Cloning Solutions. Need soldiers, assistants, spare heirs? At Camino Cloning Solutions, we craft loyalty at the genetic level. Precision, obedience, results, and now with 50% less moral dilemma. Camino Cloning, because great armies aren't born, they're built.
You have a special talent, Dave.
What was that now?
I said they're bred, not built.
Nice.
Well, we definitely appreciate their sponsorship and contributing to this league, making it possible.
I just read the
Paying
ad.
all the bills for us. They'll help keep the lights on for us here.
Dave, you could have had a second job in radio for sure.
Coupon codes. Somebody wants coupon codes in the chat right now.
Taps is asking how he's supposed to ref a game he can't watch.
Does he not know the passcode? Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Somebody wants a coupon code.
That's one way to do it. Not give your ref the password.
I'll tell you what, though. Taps
Well,
is probably one
Dead Cell
player.
demand a rematch for that. Who knows?
No. Tell you what, the Taps is so good he can ref without actually being at the match. That's how great Taps is.
You know what? That's a great. I'm gonna let them know that. I'm glad you said that.
Mm-hmm.
While we have a second, I was thinking about what does the ref do, and I think you should have basically a stopwatch where you say, okay, there's 1, 2, 3 drops, and you start a timer, and if it's 30 seconds, then you got to redo that map. And also, like some maps, like Maigito, where you can hide in the base and take the base, like at 4. I think that's where I want eyes. That's what I want a ref to do.
Ace is here.
X-Days, thank you for joining us.
How's it going, guys?
Oh, we're having a blast watching the match. How about for you guys? How do you feel after those first 2 maps?
Oh man, you know that Endor, that was probably the most violent opening attack I've ever seen the Empire put on the back base.
And
I was surprised we were able to regroup and turn it into a game, but boy, that was something else, wasn't it? And then
you guys slow played it, and I
get a-
thought you were winning. Yeah.
Speeders and remote rockets all landing at the same time. It was amazing.
It was a well-timed thing, and then I got a double landmine speeder bike that just did not go off on Giddy on that opening, and I was like, oh my god, that it was yeah. But yeah, no, it was I got my hats off to them. They played that about as good as you can. I don't know if you could recreate that if you had, just the timing of it all.
It was pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4 guys and a guided missile all on one base at the same time.
And then Camino was very close. I feel like you guys got very close to taking some bases and just didn't go.
We couldn't get that baby maker, man. We could not get it.
I think
and it was we turned it neutral about 4 times, but never could turn it over. Yeah.
Giddy and Yoda seemed very they defended it so well. I mean, one Giddy on his such a good job there, but it seemed like he would just bait people in, and then Yoda would just.
Oh yeah, definitely. I told my team, man, backs are to the wall right now. We're down to what could be our last 2 maps of the season. I'm actually, as we speak, setting up the server for it. So we're gonna go on a Hoth hunt.
You got the host and you got your settings, so best of luck to you.
Well, now X-Taste, I do have a quick question for you. You're turning heroes off. What caused you of all people to turn heroes off? I know you're very you
Well,
did not like that idea when we were speaking the other day. What changed?
well, talking with my team, I feel like we got a really solid group of auto aim on battle rifles, and I don't know that one of us running a hero against their hero when we actually weigh it on the scale. I think that their team being engineer heavy and our team being battle rifle heavy, I think that we take the hero off the field. Our battle rifles have a good shot there. So, just kind of chatting with my team. That was a choice we made. So we're gonna go with it. We're gonna live and die by it, but that's what we're gonna go with.
It seems like they held their home maps there. Now it's your guys' turn. I think with that auto aim change, you guys have a good shot. Should be pretty confident going into these next couple of maps here. How do you feel about these next 2 maps?
This next one here is one of our favorites. So everybody loves Citadel. So blaster rifles on Citadel. I'm glad that's one of the maps that we're gonna get a go ahead and play for sure tonight. So, um, that one, if you harken all the way back to Battlefront 1, that was one of the best ways to play this game was blaster rifles on Citadel. So we're gonna go there and do it.
And I'd assume with auto aim on, Thuggish will be able to go back to his heritage and probably rip some guys up with the Rebel Trooper or with the whichever trooper you got.
Yeah, he's definitely chomping at the bit to get some auto aim on blaster rifle. That is his bread and butter for sure. A bunga too. That's his bread and butter as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think you guys are going to be able to pull this off and come back from down 2 and pull this off.
Well, we got to win 2 straight here just to make this baby a game. So that's what we're going for. I'm gonna pop back over to my team. We got I'm gonna tell these guys this.
We'll be watching out for drops. I think Citadel's the second most dropped map, so we'll be keeping an eye out.
Is
I
it?
think Tap's had an issue. You might want to connect with him too, if he's your ref. Yeah.
We got Red 5 ref in, and he's actually.
Oh, he
watching
must
the
be
stream.
their ref. Okay.
And Taps is watching the stream as their ref too. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, anyway, I'm heading back to the squad.
Yeah, make it happen.
All right, we appreciate you swinging by.
We're back to the last what could be the last 2 maps for my team. So I'm gonna get over there and tell these guys to play their hearts out.
Definitely.
Wish you good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, sir. Thank you, X-Taste. We appreciate the time, and we also appreciate the sponsorship from Black Spire Outpost VPN. Browsing from Coruscant, hiding on Hoth. Stay off the Empire's radar with Black Spire Outpost VPN. Encrypt your HoloNet traffic, mask your location like a smuggler, and stream like a Sith. Black Spire VPN. Browse you must, traceable you must not.
Nice. I like that new sponsor.
That's good one.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Made me think of Andor right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel X-Taste has the West Coast advantage here. I really truly believe they'll pull this off in 2, and even it up.
If they're going to do it, it's going to be now for sure. Yep.
Turning the heroes off is a real. It really surprised me because I was talking to X the other day and he was adamant about keeping them on forever. So I'm genuinely surprised that he turned them off.
In general,
I think it was a wise decision.
Yeah,
I think
it
it was
was
a wise
good.
decision.
No, it was.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
It was conservative. It was a conservative play. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I told him, hey, you should turn them off, and he was just adamant about keeping them on, saying he would rather go down fighting with
He
the
took
hero.
my advice. Yeah.
I know. So.
Does that make you feel good, Coach? Another coach taking your.
It does. It does. Really, it
If
does.
he win, he'll feel good. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
should.
seriously.
It should.
Yep.
And then Vader can take all the credit.
Oh, Giddy can take
Well-
over maps with the heroes. He'd absolutely did it in
For
one
sure.
of
That's
our
the thing.
matches. And he's just so scary if he's got, actually a specific good hero. It could be Obi-Wan, it could be Maul.
Yeah, he would not pass Darth Maul. Yeah, I can't see that happening. Yeah.
Hey, I would be scared with him with Leia too. So
With him.
he's a good hero.
You
all
know
around.
what? That's a great mini map to have Giddy as Leia and everybody else against him.
I mean, heck, I would even be afraid with Sleeper with Leia. Like, absolutely not.
That's true too.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to actually kind of play that out in a scenario, have Giddy play against people in Tantive as Leia, and just see how well he does.
I mean, giving the invincibility to Wookiees, that just sounds like a nightmare.
Something. Yeah, it's not nothing. It does not protect you against mines, but it will protect you from a rock to the face. Yeah.
Oh no! If you get that invincibility, you can run outside in space and only lose about half your health. Like
Well,
you can
I
make
mean,
it across the map.
Giddy essentially plays with an
yeah.
invincibility buff anyway, so it won't be unusual for him to just have it as Leia.
Well, that's bad connection. He's got the Giddy connection.
I can't even tell if it's a good connection or if it's a bad connection. I think we talked about it the other day, and we are convinced that he's just in general from the future, about 2 or 3 seconds ahead of everyone, and he just knows what's about to happen, and he just adjusts.
Well, here's
I
how
wonder
I
what
see
his
it.
I wonder what his ISP is. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Some like third party guy. Yeah.
Here's how I see it, point guard. It's a good Giddy connection for Giddy, and it's terrible for the rest of us.
I think it's quite possible that he is actually using our sponsor, the Black Spire VPN, and that's where he gets all his success. And if anybody in the league wanted to have that success, if they want to get on that Giddy level, they have to get Black Spire VPN.
Second plug. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that one was for free.
Oh wow.
They had to pay for the other one. Yeah.
I was thinking they might have paid a little bit more, but I guess we threw one out there for free.
We did. We are a generous. We want to help because they're such a good sponsor. It's a good product, so we just want to promote it on our own.
Giddy has their logo embroidered on his jersey out there right now.
Embroidered. He's got a tattoo, man.
You can use coupon code Giddy. Giddy. Giddy.
That's an excellent analogy about Giddy, though, because so many of us feel that way when we're up against Giddy. He's always a second or two ahead of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks like the server is up,
I never
boys.
get the money shot on Giddy. I never get the money shot, knock you off your feet, rocket. It's always like a mine or a grenade. And then as soon as I said that, like a couple weeks ago, I finally got my first, like, in your chest Giddy kill. So I don't know. Maybe I jinxed myself out. Maybe we need to turn names off. Who knows?
Server is up. We're down to about 8 minutes on this hunt map. And then we'll be back to the action. So you might as well take this time and go ahead and look at the playoff bracket, had we, boys?
Oh, sure. Let's do that.
Yeah, here we go. We got it up on the screen here now. Here we got Inglorious Blasters and Dead Cell playing. This is the 4 and the 5 seed. Friday night, we're going to have Death Watch, my team, and Vader and Doss's team playing Short Tacos, number 3 seed versus the number 6 seed. Then the lowest seed out of those 2 matches, they go play the Kessel Runners, Han Solo's team there. And then the highest seed go play Domino Squad, Sleeper Shots' team. And then just one round out of those guys left, and then we'll have our 7th Bantha Bowl champion.
I hate to admit, I'm still a little confused. If we beat Short Tacos, are we playing Kessel Runners because we're the lowest seed?
No. Lowest as in 5 or 4 or 5 or we won't see you. It's either gonna be 4, 5, or 6. Who the Kessel Run.
Even though we're 3, we're actually the high seed.
You are the highest seed of that bunch.
Even though we're 3.
Right. I would almost switch the word in the parentheses in my mind. Yeah. No, I understand. The whole high-low is confusing when you're talking about this. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Depends how
definitely.
high or low you are.
But I'm definitely looking forward to our match on Friday versus Short Tacos. I can tell you that, man.
Yep, and X will be running the stream. And
Let's go ahead and talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about
That's
that.
a great
interesting.
idea, Dave.
We got the Short Tacos coming in with their captain Chase and the crazy crew of tacos that he brings to the battlefield. Somehow he's rolled these guys into a pretty powerful team, if you ask me. You look at it. What's our current roster, guys? We got
Ace of
who's on there?
Jokers,
Ace of Jokers,
Boozy.
Boozy. They get the late pickup of Rebel Pat on there now.
Yep.
It's a great pickup.
Sock bat, yep.
The man formerly known as Woldor Sock Bat from back in the day, for all those old timers like me.
Yep. I feel like even though they are down at sixth in the old seating, they're actually could be much, much higher. It seems like they just always had one little mistake that happened every single week after week after week, but all the matches were close. They score high. They play pretty well. Just a few little comedic errors, if you will, that's happened to them. Unfortunate, but they've found their way here. And Janari and Vader, and even Bosch, you guys are all here. I mean, how do you guys feel about that matchup? You guys feel like it's going to be pretty close, or you guys going to dominate them? How do you feel like you're going to do it?
I see. We were surprised with their settings. They went TD on, heroes off, and Chase is one of the best heroes. So we were a little bit surprised. And they picked 2 tank maps, and they went away from Megiddo. That they kept Megiddo. They picked the entire year.
Mustafar,
right? Lost it by some crazy way at the end.
Mustafar or
yeah, Mustafar.
Mustafar. That's what I meant.
Megiddo, they switched Mustafar out for now. Correct. Which is could be to their advantage, or and team damage on is not everybody's cup of tea. A lot of people can't handle it.
It's hard to Vanguard, but it leans towards the veteran presence, because we used to play TD on me and Janari a lot, so we'll see.
Yeah, definitely.
You two are.
This is
all I'll say is I treat every team the same, no matter who they are. We practice the same. We take the same level of intensity. So I'm looking forward to it.
We're actually taking the Short Tacos even more serious, because we was even talking about having a couple practices this week. So we're definitely taking them serious. We're not sleeping on tacos one bit.
You can't sleep on them. Absolutely.
That's the thing that you kind of touched on. It feels like they have a lot of potential. They just haven't really put it together. They've been very inconsistent. You can play them on a map and it seems like they're just a top tier team, and then the next map, it's a totally different team. So if they can ever find a way to get some consistency or string a few maps together, they could be dangerous. But I do find it interesting that they changed the settings to team damage on.
Surprised on that. We are a Vanguard team. Team damage on can kind of hinder that. But the hero is what really, truly it just shocks me, because Chase is a good hero.
A good hero. I mean, he's up for nomination to be like one of the best hero in the league.
Exactly. So I'm a little confused with that, but I'm not going to complain.
But I think they pick some tank maps because some of us, myself particularly, I don't hop on the tank normally because it's just not the way I like to play. It doesn't mean I won't do it. I'm not saying I'm Iron Man or anything here, but so we'll see what happens for sure.
I would have thought they would have chosen some more engineer, because they are an engineer heavy team. I mean, they did with Mos Eisley.
Yeah, that's a good point. It seems like a little bit of an oversight.
Yep. But we're gonna take what we've got, and we'll plan accordingly.
Plus, that TD on, you can't throw the jetpack right in front of your face. You're gonna have to lob it. So
yeah.
It kind of feels like it hurts them more than us, because me and Janari are pretty good at getting behind a blast wall when we throw the pancake. So I don't know. We'll see.
It'll be a matchup for sure.
Yeah.
But really, it all comes down to everybody's strategy. Whose strategy is going to win out, and who can actually execute the strategy.
They are leaning on Mos Eisley as one of their strongest maps, and we have to play that.
They beat you guys on that last time, didn't they?
Well,
Correct.
They beat everybody on most Isley, as far as I know.
actually, if you paid attention to Friday's match, we beat them with one reinforcement. One reinforcement.
Nice.
We, if you'd have paid attention, beat them with one reinforcement.
Of course, I missed
It was
that.
it was the most epic battle against the short tacos I've ever experienced.
Well, so they do play that map well. That's it.
They play it so well, and Chase is a beast.
But here's the thing: they play it well with Hero.
That's a valid point.
And you know, Chase is really good with Maul. I'm pretty sure he prefers that 6 route. But without Maul, it's just, I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Well, boys, as much as we'd like to continue and how Chase would like us to keep talking about him, we got 3 seconds left here. And this
Yep.
game's about to start.
We're on to Citadel Clone Wars.
Just kidding,
Come on,
Chase.
Dead Cell.
They got to come out. Dead Cell's got to come out strong, really strong,
For sure.
push them back.
First life.
and
Their first
yeah,
life
and
matters so much. Yep.
It really does. In order for them to make an impact right away, they got to do it.
And holding that command post number 4 is crucial. It gives you a
Yep.
place to spawn, and you can go everywhere.
It is the hub of the map for sure.
If you're controlling 4, there's a 90% chance you're going to win the match.
I'd say that's accurate, yeah.
Receiving end, and it's not fun.
Looks like
I do feel the West Coast. We're going to see in the first minute where the West Coast server helps them.
Yeah.
It didn't start so well with somebody
At
automatically
least
killing
how they
themselves.
do.
Let's go up here to 4 and let's see the battle.
Yeah. Okay,
That's a lot
Giddy's
of
already in a
engineer-
good place. Yeah,
A lot
Giddy's
of
going to
engineers
welcome
on
there.
the blasters.
Man, Giddy's already in 4.
Oh, X picks up the blaster. That's
Surprising. Yeah.
yeah. Come on, Bunga.
Bungaboon
Bunga's
slipped in
got a-
behind him.
He's got a tall task ahead of him. Yeah.
I mean, as long as he can keep it neutral, I mean, that's the most important thing you can do.
New
look at
went
that.
down and took the crypt.
Hold up. Next man up. Yep. He must have killed Yoda down there. I maybe I missed it. Come on, boys. Get up the stairs.
I'm going to agree with Super Big Man. If they don't win this, they will. Short Tacos will go 4-0.
He's talking about Friday's match, I think. Or maybe he's talking about Blast.
Oh wait, no, it's Short Tacos. Yeah, it is Friday's match. You're
Scrolling us
correct.
from listening to the halftime
He's-
show, yeah.
Yeah, he's trolling. Yeah, he won it.
New with that trooper takes down Giddy in the crypt.
Look at that. Nicely done.
Oh,
Got 2
so
grunts
nice.
cooking here. New and X.
Out something explosive and rush down to 3. There's it's a honey hole right here in that walkway from the crypt to 3. That there's so many opportunities to get a bunch of AI kills, and he's backing up here.
Yeah, he's already starting to glow.
See Giddy through the wall, or do we see Giddy through the wall?
I think
Only we see Giddy.
Yeah.
So that is situational awareness there. He knew that there was a human up there probably.
Yeah, maybe he saw a death pack
And
blow off.
he's wasting time right now. He should have grabbed the
Sure.
Vanguard and rushed the base.
Yeah, it's too much grunt for me, honestly. Especially with all these Droidicas around.
I mean, you have to remember, X-Taste did say they are a grunt-heavy team, and that's what they are going to do. They're
They're
staying
sticking to the game plan.
I was hoping he wasn't talking about this map, though. Yeah.
Well, I hope they don't grunt on Temple.
It sure looks like Giddy has
Oh!
a stronghold on 4. Yeah. Oh, and look, Giddy, it's so easy to roll off right there. Oh, Giddy made it all the way, and then he rolled off. Oh, man. I thought he had the whole roll.
Giddy takes the black diamond.
We have to clip that.
Okay, there should be no reason to be at 1 together, yeah.
What do we got for command posts here? Let's go take a look, boys. You
Yeah,
want
why are they
Republic?
at 1?
We have
Like they're
4 to
running
3.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
It's not
okay.
bad.
Well, it looks like they have more command posts though, because they have one,
Yeah,
so they'll have the drain.
Yeah, they have the
that's what
drain
I'm
going.
saying. It's at 10% if they can hold those bases, or you can be on that losing end at 4.
Once in my entire life, I've seen somebody lose with just 4, and maybe this will be one of
It
them.
was probably when I was on the 4 team, and I was so sad, Gus.
I did not realize Vader was the only West Coast guy. I thought there was more on the blasters that were on the West Coast.
I am.
Borman is kind of West
Georgia.
Coast, and that's it for X-Dace's team. And then let's see, for the blasters, is there anybody?
Yoda's gonna do
Bantha is
4.
Texas, so that's technically West Coast to me.
I think it's Midwest or South. I don't
Sure,
know if
sure.
it's-
It's kind of a
defensive right now.
Okay.
Does anyone know where Quack is located?
Yeah,
Well, that's a heck of a toss by Quack.
Yeah, he just threw it.
I want to say
a pond somewhere.
Oops, someone has the clone commander, I think.
Yeah, it was an AI.
Does appear that Frosty slipped up and taken the command post here. That was one that they had.
They've got the foothold in 4, 6, and 2, I think. It's not looking good for Dead Cell. They need to make moves.
Oh my goodness.
Giddy's taking the crypt.
Got company. Glowing Nunu.
Nunu.
Got a no-no by
Wow.
Nunu.
Oh,
That's crucial because that he didn't even get the chance to cap that base, so the crypt has come back to Dead Cell.
No.
why do they have? They have 3 and
Why
1.
is Why is X still grunting? Yeah.
I have no idea. And why aren't they getting 6?
Gus, he told you the game. He told you the game plan of grunting. That's what they're doing.
Borman gonna get that 6? Borman was jumping up to 6. Yeah.
Like he was working on it.
Let's go see if we can make it around there. Here he is. Him versus Vader.
This is a good match. Come on, buddy.
Vader denies him.
Auto aim
thin
on, auto
texture
aim
for
on, double-edged
him.
sword. Yeah.
Yoda playing strict defense this whole map.
Yeah, he's just
Yep.
holding 4.
That's why I always say he drives me crazy as a playing against him, but he's effective.
I'm surprised he's not grunting right now.
Quack and Frosty down in the crypt. Here comes Nunu. Nope. Quack took him out.
He got quacked.
Republic can't spare any more reinforcements. We've lost control of a command post.
So they're
Feels
gonna
like
push
the
for 5.
Inglorious has more of the bases now.
Let's go take a look.
Map sectioner. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Command post under attack.
Holy crap.
Oh,
Bottom
gosh.
That's not good.
They got to do
That
something
explains
quick.
why-
Well, now we know why they're all 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it?
Okay, X is playing this smart. He's going backdoor 6. That's good. And Bunga's already at whatever, or 4 or 6. Or
Yeah, he's
Well,
at
Commander.
6.
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah, that's 6.
They're doing the best they can right now.
Under Republic control.
What they need to do is pick up a Vanguard. That's the one thing.
Bunga's ripping it up with the clone commander.
Yeah, that's
Oh
a good
yeah, he
Bunga
is.
still.
He is.
I almost put him as clone commander, but I feel like he's such a good Vanguard I didn't want to put him as clone commander. Oh,
Yoda's
crucial
still
kill
at 4.
there.
Wow. Yeah.
Good. Get him, get him.
Let's see if he can keep the momentum going. Yoda doesn't.
We got Yoda.
Yoda escapes.
This guy's game's full.
Yeah, probably too much there. Too much.
He's got too many,
Borman's
too many
broke out the
AI
clone
there.
commander.
They become weak when you get too close to them like that.
I don't love this strategy, yeah. I don't like it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I realize that.
You can't tell me a rocket and a mine is less effective than that.
You know it's
Especially
not
on
when
this-
Giddy's even broke out the Vanguard.
Yeah, and especially as good a Vanguard as X-Tace is.
Clearly, I wasn't lying when I said Aragorn might be the best clone commander. He really does get it, and he keeps his
has
distance.
went with the back to the Vanguard
There he
here.
is. Yep.
Yeah,
there we
good.
go.
Got AI'd there.
Sure, Thuggish can do what he wants, but yeah, we need the, the stalwarts to play Vanguard.
Look at all them names up there at 4. Holy smokes.
Get those
Everybody's
grenades.
up there.
Use all 4 of those grenades.
Made by Thuggish.
You have 4 grenades for a reason.
Let's see what Thuggish can do here. He's taking them out.
There he is.
Elevated.
He's gonna go.
That
Look at
ammo.
that health though. Oh, it drives me
I
nuts.
know.
Oh wow, Thuggish. Can he get the?
Okay, he's got his spawn field.
Hold on, dude.
That was
there.
great.
Hold on, they're all spawning out of 4. What do the bases look like?
Right.
The entire team is spawn out of 4.
Well, I think they're playing very conservative and spawning forward not to lose
Here's
forward.
your
They can
bases.
risk losing something else. Yeah.
They got all the bases.
Yeah, they still have it. I think they're spawning there. That's just the closest base to the front. They're just trying to still play offense with it.
You can go anywhere you want from 4. Yeah.
Always been the smart move. Holding 4.
What's the next map? I'm sorry, I forgot.
I think it's Temple.
Oh.
It's a complete unpredictable vehicle map, but that's gonna be crazy.
No, when you play 5v5, it's like, do you dedicate a guy to the outside vehicle? Do you not? I've seen people do it both ways, so it'll be interesting.
Frosty takes down Bunga.
Look, he's glowing.
He was a cloak commander, and he's a glowing engineer. Yeah.
Pushing down into the crypt. Let's get out here back to action. So the blasters still have 4. Yeah.
And then Quack throwing him all those packs. They really do make a good combo in multiple ways.
This could be a honey hole right here where Giddy's at.
Yeah, this is my favorite spot right there, Dave. Yeah, when you have a 1 and you lob the mine down on the staircase, they don't even have a chance to kill you right
The
there.
Citadel honey hole.
Yeah. Every map's got one.
Are they trapped at 1? I'm guessing.
For sure.
Yeah.
And there
Goodness.
it is. Let's go see what it looks like.
It's got 150. I'll go 90.
91.
It's closer than I thought, honestly. It seemed like they
Yeah.
were.
For sure. For sure.
Wow. Strategy is
Okay,
not
Giddy, just a smoke show. Oh, Thuggish played well. Thuggish played exceptional.
Giddy.
working. But it was all about map
That's
control.
why I
They
think-
just did not have
It really
the map
was.
control.
Well,
They
that's
held it
also
for a
why-
few minutes and then it was over.
You
And-
can't beat the drain. 9 times out of 10, you can't beat the drain.
No, you can't beat the drain.
And then X-Taste, I feel, is very underutilized with his skill as a Vanguard. I think he definitely goes better than 21 and 13 as a Vanguard.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he's a beast. Yeah.
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 Felt like he kind of played that.
I mean,
Map
Bunga
left-handed.
has a good kill to death, but yeah, they just stink at the bases. They didn't play aggressive
Sometimes
enough.
you fall in love with the auto aim blaster rifle. You do kind of fall in love with it because you can go on these big streaks with it, but you're a little bit weaker and you're not dropping the mines. And there's big clumps and you're not doing what you should be.
Yeah, I
doing.
say jihad all the way. Turn it white for the next man. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, this is it because now it's do or die. They've got to
Right.
the rest of the
This
map.
better. Yep. This
They've
is
got to come out like there's no tomorrow because after there is no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Advantageous side too. They do.
This is the season's on the line for Dead Cell right now.
This will be
I
a
think they
really
win
big
this
gut
map.
check for him.
I think
Yeah.
they win the map.
As
All
long as
been
they have
there.
the
at one time or another in our professional career. Yeah.
map is so important.
Well, this will see if they kind of have the mental fortitude because they've kind of been punched in the mouth, so that if they want to stay alive, they have to win this map.
Just got the top.
They got the top, so that's the good
Oh
side.
gosh. Okay, they're gonna have to flip this map. There's no way. There's no two ways about it. They gotta flip this map.
All right, X-Tace is playing Vanguard, so that's already at least an improvement over the last map, I think.
Yep.
For sure.
Nunu's
Oh,
marching
and they're
up in
playing.
the
They're
tank.
playing. Yeah. Yeah.
Thuggish
He's
is in the
heavily
other
mined
tank.
up. Yeah.
Why is he back at 1?
I don't know.
I'm not sure
No,
what's
that-
I
going
guess
on
he's
here.
gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is he
he's gonna be
expecting?
from a speeder. Like they may think Giddy or somebody's gonna take a speeder around the edge of the map and try and take their back
Oh,
base.
Quack Surgeon got booted.
I get
Okay,
that,
start the
but
timer.
one takes so long to take. I mean, you can
Yeah,
easily
the bots are gonna
spawn
get,
at 2 and come back. But I mean,
to each his own. But yeah,
I don't even have a player to follow right now. There we go.
But yeah, we'll see if so Quack's gonna be out at least 30 seconds before he spawns. So I wonder if they'll be able to take advantage of that.
Well, obviously the right side went blasters all the way.
can
Yeah,
we take a look
for
at
sure.
the map?
CIS 3. So,
Okay, it's pretty even.
Yep.
Pretty even.
They'll get 6.
Ryan.
They have a chance here.
6 is still
Yeah.
neutral. Yeah, 6 is just sitting there neutral. They really need to cap that.
X-Stasis has broken out the Droideka.
Pull out the Droideka.
Oh wow, he's gonna
All
take
right.
the back base. Take the tanks
Yeah,
away.
that's a smart move. That's a smart move for sure.
Very smart move.
Desperate man.
Comes trouble.
Maybe we need to make X-Taste Droideka of the year.
If he takes his command
Well,
post, you
if
might
he
think
takes
about
this
it.
base, we'll think about it. If he doesn't take this base, he's dead to us.
Man of the year
AI.
implies Droideka, right?
This is all AI giving him this much trouble.
Okay, Quack is back.
Oh, so Quack fell out?
Yep.
Yeah, he did. At
Only
the very
one
start.
drop.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
the
didn't see
first drop.
And
Doing
well.
already
Got
passed
it.
the timer, too.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's big. That's big.
Alright. Can we check and see if they lost
He's
him?
gonna switch class here. He's gonna switch class, I think. No?
Yep. Here we go. 4 bases to 2. 3's neutral.
All right. So now they've just got to hold on to at least 4. Keep that drain going as long as they possibly can.
4 is where the action's gonna be for sure.
Say they've begun the flip.
Somebody needs to line up these tanks. Oh, A Evader's working on it.
No, from
Not successfully, but he's working. Yeah. But they're too much.
Get too
They gotta
close
get
in
the
there.
drain. They're too focused on killing. They need to get the drain.
Well, yeah, but they've got the drain going, and now Nunu's doing a little.
Okay, you're right. If you have 1 base more, if you have 2 base more,
Yep.
it doesn't make sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did they
There
just
you
lose
go.
6? Because that looks like that's a red base for Yoda's team. That was neutral before. So they may have 5 of the 7. Well, now it's
Well, there you go.
You sort of just
square.
throw. That was weird.
There's 3 guys at that base. Say they need to be hitting some other things.
You should save that tank because it's not coming back. Yeah.
Quack heal it.
Wow, this is
That was
actually
smart hopping in the tank there. He's got company though.
this could actually be flipping rather quickly here.
Yeah, it looks that way because they're working on 2 right now.
Just to be concerned, when you take too many bases too fast, there's always that rubber band effect. Yeah.
Yep, especially when you go to their back base, it lets them spawn out in the middle and go anywhere.
This is a map where you need the back or the top base to win. It's kind of like a Dagobah in my mind with tanks.
They still holding back.
X-Dace has grabbed it back though.
He took it back.
And now you switch to Vanguard, which is very wise. When you go to Droideka to Vanguard, you get full ammo.
Might have a new nominee for best droideka of the season here.
What I'm saying, Dave.
That was a
Go
good
take a
logo.
look here and see what we got. Oh, they've taken it
Yeah.
back though.
The action's on too. It feels
Wow.
like, yeah. Ooh.
Look at that. Looks like a Connect 4.
Well, they're losing
game
7
right there.
again. So
I
X
think
never gonna lose 7.
5-3 is where you should pick your battles right now, but we'll see. X is playing his ass off right now. I'll just say that.
He
He's
knows the
doing.
season's on the line.
He's getting sniped in the back. He's still cooking.
I think he kind of alluded to his thought process earlier in the interview when he came in and said, you know, we've been playing 14 weeks and we don't want to end like this. So
That tank, he's got. Oh, he got that.
Oh.
Quack got lucky on that one.
it was a heck of a shot.
Yeah.
Bunga can turn this, it'd be big.
He should go finish what X started over at 4. It was still light.
I think there needs to be
Oh,
more
they're bringing
vanguards to counteract these tanks. There's too many grunts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they kind of need to march as a squad and push him up the hill and not worry about flipping that back base, I think. Pin him in there.
for sure, he's gonna get that tank again. Back in, or Thuggish gonna get him.
If he was gonna miss him, he should have gone for the vulnerable spot on the tank to at least weaken it, because he had the back to it.
That's a good point. It's a good point guard.
Good tank battles going on now.
This is very tanky.
Oh, it's another
He tried to
no.
jihad him there, it didn't work out.
from Nuno.
Yeah. The biggest winner of the night so far is Iron Man spectating in on this map.
Yeah, I would love his analysis on every tank map we pull him in. You know?
Oh, I've already got it. Hang on. I've got his
Get off my
analysis. Are
tank.
you ready?
Hey, how you do it? Let me get in there on this tank. Get off me.
Here's the Iron Man analysis. Ready? Stop dying. That's it.
Stop firing.
Very accurate. Very accurate.
The Greg Popovich shit.
There's a meme of Greg Popovich that I always use with my friends. It's like he's looking out in the crowd and he sees somebody, he's like, hey, no, not you, fuck you. And he's like, hey, you. I'll find it. I love that guy.
So it looked like Nunu was hung up on that bush or something there.
Being smart mining the tanks up, though, and stuff.
She
Yeah.
probably really trimmed that bush.
That might have cost him there. He said he was hung up there, and then by the time he got off, he had no mines left on his tank.
I had no idea that Clone Commander was so popular in match settings.
Well,
If you play it right, I mean, it can be very annoying.
It's just not my cup of tea, I guess. Yeah.
Chase made it very popular in our match when we played him on Death Star.
Everybody knew they could do better.
Yeah.
Chase turned it into a fad.
Yeah.
Or a meme, if you will.
Is that because Browning chastised it, or am I missing something?
Oh, we all
The answer is
Browning
yes.
just said what we were thinking. Yeah.
That's usually what Browning does, though.
The lecture. I'm recalling the lecture Chase gave to, or Browning gave to Chase over.
Get
at
out of
Home
there,
Commander.
X-Days. You can't win that battle. There he goes.
Versus Death Watch, right? I think.
Oh,
Or
it was
maybe it was a
horrible,
Wednesday night.
yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Ooh, you're
I
gonna
don't
challenge
remember.
Diddy? No.
But it was in depth.
Can we get a map over?
Yep.
And I never paid attention to the Clone
CIS
Commander
3
until that speech.
Oh man.
Yeah, they have the
uh,
drain working against them.
And they just lost. Quack just
yeah.
took one of theirs too, right here.
And they just are
Look
not
how he's sitting ready
working
with
well
that back. Look at that.
Look at that arch.
Not working well together to get to just control those bases.
It has been a long season. They could just be plumb worn out, boys.
Yeah, it could be.
This is a marathon, you know, instead of a sprint. Long season plus playoffs.
14 weeks is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, X-Tase's team is old. You got to think about the youth over there with the blasters. They're all young.
What?
You know, they might be. Hold on. They might be young, but Yoda is an honorary boomer.
My arthritic hands, protest to your assumptions.
Oh, Jay has a special controller because he hurts his thumbs.
He's doing his
Who-
best.
who-
It's
Did he
tough.
tell you that? Okay.
I hope they coordinated. I hope X said, "Hey, I'm gonna take the
I've
power
never.
of
I haven't seen X do a Droidica so well in
Oh.
years.
A new
Oh,
on
I
Droidica.
pulled it out.
New on
Precisely, man.
Droidica.
Desperation brings out the Droidica sometimes.
Yeah,
man.
they've just got to get base control real fast.
Ooh, he didn't
and
get that
hold it.
shield
That's
up in
the key.
time. Yeah.
Oh,
Yoda.
man. Yeah, they're just
You know,
letting it go
Yoda's
too
gonna
fast.
Yoda's gonna pull out the turret to get double points here.
I truly feel when you have auto aim on, the clones are superior. You have these clone commanders that can just tear you up, and I personally like the soldier better on the clones than the super battle.
Four
droid.
rockets. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, 4 grenades. Yeah.
But I mean, the argument that Sleeper always gives, and Browning does too, is that the AI super battle droids will wrist rocket snipe you like nonstop. And kill
So
you.
frustrating. I also think the tanks, the clone tanks are better on this map. Not every map, but this map, they're better. You know, they got
Frosty might
that
have gotten out
wider,
of one
lower.
base.
They got that wider, lower stance when the 2 rockets.
No, still 2.
They need to make a move for the middle here. X needs to take the temple. 6, specifically.
I was thinking
I thought
maybe
they
too
had-
late for them though.
I think they have 6, don't they? Or do they have 5?
Is the map? I'm looking at the map.
They
now.
have 6, I think.
Oh, so it still has the drain.
Yep.
Yes.
No.
And I think they've had it for a while. I'm sorry, they have it working against them.
They have
Yeah.
6, but they don't have the drain.
It's,
Yeah.
it's still a ba-
That's probably the
It's still
match,
a battle.
boys.
This is not looking pretty.
No.
And none of us called it. None of
63.
us called this.
Well,
no.
no, not as a 4-0.
I changed
Not
my
a 4-0, no.
recommendation. Blasters 4-0.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
good
I
timing.
said blasters. It looks like.
I think there was only 2 of us that called
six.
blasters.
Yeah.
Perfect example of map control because Dead Cell outkilled them and it wasn't even close. Not even close.
And if you look at the
Not even.
scores, Giddy,
They did.
Giddy.
You're right.
I mean, the map control, he only has 47 kills, but he has 118 points. So what? He was absolutely just running amok, taking command posts.
He definitely was.
Blowing up
That's the
tanks
game.
too. Blowing up tanks will get you those
It was
points.
you're
Yep.
right, you're right, Sleeper. It was the mines on the speeders. Yeah.
Well, that's
Well,
the
that
end of the
should be-
season for Dead Cell, boys.
That is the end. And now Inglorious Blasters, we're going to sit there and wait to see who they're going to face next.
Yep. They don't know who they're going to face until we play short tacos. Then that'll determine
That's
that.
Do you want to play out the scenarios here? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
let's
sure.
go ahead and do it.
I'm
Absolutely.
still confused. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, so we got short tacos and we got Death Watch coming up here, and Kessel Runners. After the next round, we'll play whoever the lowest remaining
Wait,
seed is.
do
So
you
that,
want to bring up the brackets so people can?
Yep.
kinda
There you
get a
go.
Visual.
yeah, good call. So if Short Tacos goes ahead and upsets Death Watch, then Short Tacos is going to go to Kessel, and the Blasters will go to Domino Squad. But if Death Watch wins, Death Watch is going to go to Domino Squad, and Blasters will go to Kessel.
That wasn't confusing at all.
Well,
But-
look at we have all the way on the left here. We have the rankings three through 6, and whoever makes it through at the end of this round, the lowest number of those 4 initial pool go to Kessel, and the highest number between those 4 goes to Domino Squad. That's how it's decided.
Oh, okay. Now I'm tracking. Thank you for the
So,
clarification.
yeah, I'm not. All right. So if we beat Tacos, we play Dom Squad. Is that accurate or no?
Yes.
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 Okay. All right.
And the Kessel Runners play Inglorious Blasters.
Okay. If it works that way.
Yeah.
If, of course.
Correct.
Since we have 2 captains from Dom Squad and Kessel Runners, do you have a preference on who you play next?
I'd like to play nobody and just win the Bantha Bowl. Can we arrange that?
Oh no.
Well, we're not in the business of giving out participation trophies here, Han. Okay.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
So honestly, I'd be glad to have another shot at either of them, at either Death Watch or Blasters, because we had 2 matches within the last month here that we really felt we had an opportunity. A lot of close maps, even with Kessel, and teams go through periods and seasons in real life sports where you just have a bad month. It happens to everybody. We were really close and bad luck, and we're really thankful to have this week off here to get our bearings straight and get back into it because, we believe that we're the most talented team and we just need to execute a little bit better.
I think everyone should feel like they're the best.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. If you don't, then why are you playing? But I think
Absolutely.
that for us, we we're like most teams. We'll play anybody. Just put us in front of them, and we'll play them. We're not afraid. We'll go to. We certainly don't have a preference. We are taking both teams seriously. That could end up whoever, and we just got to go to work and play our game and hopefully win. But both teams are dangerous. Actually, all the teams that are left can't pick one over the other at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go through and you want to win a championship,
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say if you want to win a championship, you should want to and expect to play the best teams. Because to win, yeah, if you want to say you're the best team, you should be able to say that you beat the other best teams.
I think if I could have it my way, I would want to play all three of those top teams again. I have fun playing them, and they've been close matches every single time. Even if the end score doesn't indicate it, there's a bunch of 8-0s and 13-0s and 27-0s in there, and I'd like another shot at all of them. Unfortunately, that's not the reality, but hopefully we can get to it.
And I think he makes a great point. Even though some of the final map scores may be a little deceiving overall, the fact that some of the wins were so close, they could have easily gone a different way, and you have instead of like a 4-1 or a 4-2, it ends up being like a 4-3, which is a more evenly balanced final score. But it can be a little deceiving based on how close some of the matches were.
I think the whole playoff format is kind of intriguing because, the home team gets one to host, 1 to 5 and 7, and the away team the other ones. And it's like, but then you get the map order, or you get good or bad, and then you have to say, okay, do I want to host my maps, or if they host my maps? The whole thing has a lot of strategy to it, which I appreciate. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, the playoffs definitely add another layer to it with both teams hosting. And, I'm not really for, and settings-wise, each team's settings. And, I'd rather host my maps, let them host their maps, but sometimes it's that good or bad. It's awful hard to give up.
Speaking of good or bad, that leads us right into the next sponsor, Admiral Yoda's Sith Lord Legal Services. Force choked at work? Fired for destroying a planet? You've got rights, even under an Imperial rule. At Admiral Yoda's Sith Lord Legal Services, we turn unlimited power into reasonable compensation. Call now for a free consultation before your boss finds your lack of faith disturbing.
Dude. Oh, that's great. Oh my god. You guys knocked it out of the park tonight. I want to tell you. It was a great match. I was really unexpected to see the 4-0. I did call Blasters to win this, but to see the 4-0 was quite shocking. Everybody knows, Giddy was going to be the key, and Giddy delivered. But your sponsorship has been phenomenal, and the way this was set up, I'm really impressed, guys.
We appreciate it. I think we all had a good time. I think that's one of the most important things. We had a good time. We enjoy playing the game. We enjoy getting together, and this is just another venue for us to do that.
Definitely, because we all want to do it anyway. We're all going to be sitting here watching streams, and we might as well make a good time out of it.
No, I mean, you guys'
great
homework.
production. For sure.
We do have another sponsor, actually, real quick.
Okay.
Of course.
This one is
Gotta
for
get 'em in.
General
Get 'em in
Grievous's
while the
cough
broadcast
drops. General Grievous's cough drops. 4 lungs, 1 chronic cough. General Grievous has tried everything until now. Introducing Grievous's cough drops, formulated with Rio Kyber extract and 100% organic Bacta. Crush that cough before it crushes you. You're welcome.
Dave, you have an unlocked talent there. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I think so.
I love them. I love them, boys. Say we got all sorts of good sponsors putting on the show.
Hey Yoda. Hey Yoda.
Welcome Yoda.
Can you hear me?
Post game interview with Yoda. Here we go.
We're joined by coach of the Inglorious Blasters, Admiral Yoda. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I mean, it's I was really hoping it would go to Bespin at that point. Once we're on Yavin Temple, I really wanted to go to Bespin. I was looking forward to that one.
You want to go back and play it? We can see if they want to play another one.
No, we don't have enough
that as
people.
well.
Unfortunately, I asked, and I did not get the support I hoped for.
Oh,
There's a late flag on the field. Let's go back and watch the tape.
I think Taps noted that Quack got disconnected, and I think under the rules, we may be entitled to a rematch.
yeah. I think he's right. There was a flag on the field. It looks like somebody touched Mahomes late.
Wait, this just in, Yoda was cheating on the map. It's an automatic forfeit.
Right.
Am I being just that good? Okay.
Poor Aragorn.
Full in Aragorn.
You and Giddy really. You and
It
Giddy
was
really.
on the oven. It might not have been the right map, but it was on the oven.
Giddy, you or Yoda, you as the muffin and Giddy as the. He's really cooked on Camino. That was awesome to watch.
We were trying. It was a good tag team there. He would engage. I was telling him to engage, keep him distracted. I'd go up and flame him from behind. It worked.
And then not only that, but
And then you hit him with a regen.
Yeah, you give him the regen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I knew you was a flamer.
Your opening run on indoor was actually probably the most spectacular opening run I've seen on indoor. Arriving at base there, while dropping.
I was bombing it to help him get it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it looked incredible on the stream.
Yeah, it looked great, and even X-Taste was talking about it. Says, I don't think that they could have, just... I don't know if they could have executed that more perfectly in terms of the timing. So.
Oh no, thank you. We've been talking about indoor for a while. We've been trying to make sure we did that well. So I'm glad that paid off.
You're definitely the best team in the league on indoor, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Both sides.
Yeah, both sides.
They played well. I have to say, there were a couple maps where it got really close, even if the points didn't indicate it. For example, on Yavin, they came really close to, at one point, to locking us out. We only had one base 5, and as soon as that was our only one, I was trying to get back and get 7. X-Taste ran over me as a Droidica. He went over there. We were a little bit panicked at one point because we were a little bit freaking out. We didn't think we were, we might be able to win, and just if they locked us out. But we were able to pull it out. But there were a couple other maps just like that, where they had a couple moments where we're like, oh fuck, this could be bad.
Yeah, definitely.
Yoda, I gotta ask. I mean, did you feel when you came into this match that you could actually pull off a 4-0, or did you think it was going to go to Game 7?
No, we didn't think 4-0. We didn't. We were hoping it wouldn't go to a Game 7. We were kind of, I honestly felt like it wouldn't get to that point, but I thought it would go to 5 or 6 somewhere in there. Because it's at that first flip, obviously the Rebels tend to have the advantage on Endor, and Empire tends to have the advantage on Camino. If you don't have sleeper sniping up there, and the fact they were able to flip those, then we were feeling pretty confident, I have to say. And but yeah, we did not anticipate a 4-0, and I think they played better than a 4-0 would indicate.
For sure. That was a good match.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
So who are we playing next?
That's what we're talking about.
Determined.
To be determined.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's only Tuesday. What am I saying?
Yep.
And
You'll have to wait for the other match to get over and then see who's high and low seeds.
Now, Yoda.
Who are the 2 teams on the other? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Question: do you have a preference on who you play next?
Well, who are the other 2 teams? I can't remember.
If
You're either gonna
Death
be
Watch,
playing-
yeah, they'd be the Tacos. If Death Watch beats the Tacos, Death Watch will play Domino, and you would play Kessel. If Tacos wins, it's the reverse, right, guys?
Yep.
Yes.
So you'll either be playing Domino next or Kessel.
Domino or Kessel? They're both good. I don't know. That's I think it'll come down to the map order and, things like that. They're both good.
Did you want to say anything about your own team's performance tonight? It seemed like A.E. Vader had some breakout moments tonight. He played. I think he might be one of the most improved players in the entire league. He looked spectacular in some spots tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Number one player on Camino. He did great. Absolutely fantastic. I'm trying to think. Everybody, I think, performed well. But again, it's one of those things where even if the score doesn't indicate it, that doesn't indicate how well or bad you played in terms of winning. I know I was defending a lot of bases, not necessarily going out and doing too much, so my scores weren't that high, but I still felt I was integral. Quack did excellent engineer. Giddy, excellent engineer. A.E. Vader, really kicking it off. Frosty was doing well. We were communicating really well. It seemed like we were, the longer we play, the more we play, the better we've gotten, as a cohesive unit. And
Just ran well together.
I think it's
absolutely.
Right. I think you really stepped up as a complete five and a very strong contending team in these playoffs. And I think you've set a good tone here for the first game. And I think other teams need to be a little bit concerned about you guys, quite frankly, because you guys looked great tonight. So.
To say as the preeminent team and the team that's closest to the Bantha Bowl at the moment, I have to say we're feeling pretty good about that, and I think we're going to get the maybe some of those crowns printed out a little bit early.
Oh,
I think that's
very ambitious.
Okay.
Very ambitious.
You're not any closer, Yoda.
They are, because the other team hasn't played. The other teams haven't played their match this week, so at this moment we are closer than any of them to winning the Bantha Bowl. Technically.
Well, you got two teams on a bye, so they're not going to play this week.
I'm not sure it works like that.
Well, I'm just saying, since they haven't played their match yet, I mean that neither one of them has won. So
You've joined the Elite Three now. We'll say, okay, good for you.
I think you mean those
team,
other
Yoda.
two losers
you got
have
a good
joined
chance.
our.
I would never count you guys out for sure.
No.
No, for sure.
No, I'll be looking for some Bothan spray at the store next time I'm there. See if I can get rid of that.
The question next week is who wants to play who. I mean, we'll see after Friday. I mean, it's kind of going to be a moot point, but maybe people have a preference.
And it's funny you mentioned that about the Bothans, Dave. I actually think for the next two games, I don't even know if I can play Bothan because it's so people know, and I think at this point I might just have to do something completely different.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna do it situationally. Like you said, dude. There's times in the league where it's like you have to guard a specific base for a certain amount of time, just because the way the map is playing out. You're down to one base, only have two bases, and it's a critical spot. You have to sit there and you have to kind of guard it until your whole team gets into position. And so I can see you doing it here and there still throughout the playoffs, because no one quite does that like you. That's for sure, and it's very annoying, especially when you're battling somebody else and you come in with the third party little brown cloud of doom behind me, just totally.
It's very disconcerting. Yeah.
And I have to say, it's the same feeling that I get when a bot kills me as a Bothan, and I'm like, wow, that really is annoying. What the hell? So I do definitely feel every once in a while what you guys feel pretty much every day.
Well, it was worse on the other side because someone goes in and they think, oh my gosh, I've got to beat Giddy for this base. And they're like, okay. And they're trying to get set up. And then all of a sudden you come up behind, melt them.
I know.
And then give him regen to make sure.
Yeah,
or you
exactly.
get mad too. It's just like, I had a one-on-one. You ruined my one-on-one. That happens when we play in public.
Oh, if it was Sleeper, he'd be screaming, respect the one-on-one, bro.
That doesn't exist in league play.
You're absolutely correct. Absolutely would be screaming that.
And if it's Browning, he may have rage quit at that point.
or he would have muted Dave when he complained about connection.
Hey, I have been wonderful in the last 4 games. I have not complained about whatever you're talking about, and I've never actually complained about LAG. I never have.
Yes, you did. You complained last Wednesday. What are you talking about?
I use different terminology than that, my friend, and it has nothing to do.
It
has nothing to do.
The connection is wacky tonight. It's real crazy.
That does not mean LAG. That means something else, And
my ping is 400.
And I'm fine if you want to give me
Colorado.
that crown. Like I said, if you want to give me that crown, that's fine. And we're lucky. Another popular member of our crew or of our league here is on suspension right now, because you do have the troll crown right now. Until he's reinstated, you own the troll crown. Good
I don't
work.
think
Yoda.
anyone can own that. I think Chase does have that crown. Although
He's suspended, so you're holding it for him in the meal. So there you go.
But no, Dave, just so you know, I'm the only person so far to have nominated you for the
I see
biggest
that.
complainer about lag. So I think you're going
I
to win
see
that
that.
award.
And that was.
He has to have a
that was-
second.
Well, would
So the sec-
anyone
has to have a
please
second to qualify.
kindly second that? Someone.
I have.
We don't want to feed into the trolling, so no.
No.
That's not trolling. That's an official
I-
proposition right there.
No, it's not. Sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, your opinion is wrong.
Well, it's not
There you
because
go.
I put in the awards, so it's not wrong.
We were talking
You
about
told
we
me
were
if
talking
any
about
two
building
people
up,
support
Yoda, and
something,
you're
it
trying to
counts.
tear people
Now you're
down a little
lying.
bit. I know you're razzing a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. We are trying to compliment all the people in the league. They've put out good games over the season, and it's not necessarily supposed to be troll time or whatever. I get it though. It is funny, and you're not wrong.
A little red.
No, you gotta
There you
laugh
go.
out of me, Yoda. Yeah, for sure. But I don't think it should go any further.
Yeah.
But anywho, that was a great stream, great match. Thank you guys, Janari, Han.
Yeah,
Blanchard.
definitely. Yoda, appreciate you
Yeah.
swinging by, man. Congratulations on the victory, dude.
Hey, Dave, I have a question. Do you see a correlation between you not complaining about lag and ER visits?
I don't know, but speaking of Yoda, we do have another ad read.
Yay!
You do have another what?
Here it comes.
We have another sponsor read.
Oh,
And this
let's
one
hear
is,
from
this
him.
one is for I haven't even read this one yet, so this one is for Yoda's Yoga Studio. Stressed are you? Tense in the shoulders your forces. Come to Yoga's Yoga Studio, where balance you will find. And downward facing Wookiee is just the beginning. Stretch your mind. Flex your destiny.
All right, I'm
Serenity.
I'm changing my post for Dave to be best Yoda impersonator. That deserves an award right there. That performance, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
does.
Oh,
You should have gotten into
Yoda.
radio, Dave.
You're
You
welcome.
should have.
Hey, I mean, he definitely has a face for radio, right? Right?
Hey man, I say that about myself. So you're correct.
Yoda, we actually had an ad read for you too.
Oh,
Would you like to hear how that worked out for your business?
yes, please.
Sure. It was Admiral Yoda, Sith Lord Legal Services. Force choked at work? Fired for destroying a planet? You've got rights, even under Imperial rule. At Sith Lord Legal Services, we turn unlimited power into reasonable compensation. Call now for a free consultation before your boss finds your lack of faith disturbing.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing too.
Yeah, we appreciate your
Really
sponsorship.
good to have there.
Yeah, thanks to the league in making this broadcast possible.
That's right.
You're welcome. You're all welcome.
He's gonna put that on a T-shirt, just so you know.
All right,
Well,
I
that's a
gotta
wrap,
get going.
boys.
My team is debriefing, but it's been great talking to y'all. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and looking forward to matches later this week.
Yeah, definitely
Thanks,
tell
Rob,
your
man.
team
Good job, man.
congratulations from the commentary booth.
Yeah, for
Will
sure.
do. You have a good one.
I mean, the connection did seem a little shaky while I was watching it, though. To be fair.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did see Vader roll off the edge on Camino after lagging after a mine. Definitely shaky.
That is true. That is true. Now he rolled off
Jar
into
Jar
a
were a
100
person, it
100
would be
kill
Admiral
game
Yoda.
though. I thought he was having
What
a
was that,
bad game
Sticker?
though.
I said
Well,
if
that's
Darth Jar Jar was a real person, it'd be Admiral Yoda.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You know, it's quite impressive. Only two, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but only two of us called Inglorious Bastards to win this.
I used to call
Three
him
people.
That sounds
Three.
right.
Three.
Three
Oh, my
we
bad.
all said in 6 though. Didn't all three of us say in
Yeah,
6?
nobody.
Yeah,
had
we
four.
sure did. Yeah, nobody had 4. I debated
No.
5. But everybody was like, dead cell,
You know,
dead cell, dead cell.
what it came down
the
to-
peer pressure, the peer pressure.
What it
Well,
came
the
down
map
to me
order
was the
really-
maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the map
Go ahead.
order favored Dead Cell, you know?
It definitely did, I
Significantly.
think. Yeah.
But the maps
They did.
themselves, I think, were ones that I've seen Glorious Blasters do very well on. And being fresh off of a loss to them, I sensed some team cohesion stuff that I didn't see earlier on in the season with them. And they really hammered us pretty good on some of those maps. So I was like, these guys have improved over the course of the season, and I could just feel they were going to just continue on that little wave there and pull it out, you know.
I think that was the biggest question though, because everybody noticed how well they played against you, and it was hard to tell. Said, all right, is this just a one-off? Did they just happen to have a really good night, or they found something that they're going to be able to carry into the next map or two and into the playoffs? And at least small sample size, it looks like they found something.
Yep.
When you
Whoever
look at
faces X is really gonna have something to work on to to figure out what they're doing, how they're doing, kind of play off of that and figure out how to tackle it. Sure.
look at those rosters at the very beginning of the season, right? And you look at who was on all the teams, and then you look at them now, and you view them all a little differently. You're like, holy wow! Some of these guys have really improved their games, and they've really come together. Other teams have completely changed. People have dropped out or come back in, but kind of interesting just taking a look at it at this point in the season. It's like, wow, these are kind of different teams, and it's going to be a challenge, I think, for anybody to play them or anybody to play anybody who's left at this point, because it's all great players left in this league for sure.
Yep. Yeah, and short tacos may have the same result. They may, who knows? They the right moment and give you guys a run for your money. So
Well, they
Death Watch.
We are taking them seriously. We're not taking anything for granted. We're treating this very
Of course.
seriously.
You know what they've come to find, actually, short tacos, I've noticed this, is that they early in the season they lacked that identity, right? So you had some different captains going on over there. Chase was always captain, but his co-captain kind of switched out. And then Ace was kind of, the team was kind of like unsure of who they were and were they comfortable with their captains and their own teammates, and they had a little bit of turmoil going on in there. But then through just some weird stuff they took as a team, they started developing this sort of team identity where they're like, you know what, screw it, we're here together. We feel like we've been down and could have won these, and they seem to have come together stronger. And adding Ace's friend Pat comes in, and it's like I feel like they have a little bit of a thing going right now where they do have a little bit of an attitude, and they have a chance to be a spoiler. There's no doubt about it because they've got what, three strong engineers now.
Yep.
Depends on the map. Sometimes they come screaming out with 5 engineers.
You're right. Yeah, and that can be difficult because we actually and we joke about their Mustafar, how they've always picked Mustafar and lost. So they actually beat us on Mustafar though, and I had trouble. I'll tell you right away. It's like I'd walk in there and he'd be 3 engineers versus me as a vanguard. Engineers are kryptonite for vanguards at times, and so it's tough to compete with that. So it's going to be very interesting to see Deathwatch, who is has a couple of the top in the league vanguards, how they're going to be able to handle large engineer rushes from the tacos, and how are they going to adjust to that in certain map situations. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be a good game.
And I'm going to play my ass off. I'm going to get a good night's rest. I'm not going to get drunk. I'm going to fucking play my ass off. And the guys are in the same boat. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We'll yeah, we're not.
They'll have team damage on for the tacos map too, so that'll definitely make it interesting.
That's
I think
definitely
it keeps it spicy. I don't even know the logic behind it. I think
that's a wild card.
If you can't throw a dip back in my face, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Chase's mentality with Team Damage on, his mentality with Team Damage on is to control the vanguards. And if you're a vanguard heavy team, that's his mentality.
Yeah, but still, turning heroes off, still just, I don't get it. I really don't get it.
But on his point, though,
I intentionally, before a big vanguard map, I'll snipe, and I like that because I want to, shoot a rocket at your face. Yeah, we'll see.
You have a counter, you guys?
We'll do our best.
The thing is that with Deathwatch as the home team, they'll get to set the map order, so they could set those team damage on maps as not necessarily Vanguard map.
That's a good point, Pornkart. This is the one time that we'll actually have a say, good or bad, or map order. We went with map order. Maybe that had something to do with the dynamics. We won't have the say after this match if we win. So we're kind of taking full advantage of that. We gave them they're hosting their maps, and we're hosting our maps. So
Okay.
I didn't know if that's kind of a minutia detail that maybe we didn't divulge, but that's the facts. Yeah. So we'll see.
Interesting. Okay.
When is this match again? Is this taking place this Friday?
9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah.
9 p.m. Eastern. We're doing another stream.
You can catch that one on Xtace's stream. Yeah.
It's gonna be so good.
I'm looking forward to that one.
I think we all feel like a little burden on our chest right now to deliver. So yeah, I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but yeah.
Well, we'll make sure we line up some more sponsors for Friday night, and I'll make sure
sponsors were money.
Yeah,
they're really creative. Yeah.
We'll make sure we get Dave to read them. So.
Well, I appreciate the writing. The writing is good. I don't have time.
The writing is guys have been knocked out of the park.
You're gonna have to do a Vader voice next time, Dave.
All right, so before we shut this down, boys, let's try this the Han Solo Xtace interview, and let me see if I got it where it'll come through, so that we know for future streams.
Okay.
I just want to
see if it works.
Yeah.
Test it. Yeah.
Yeah, we won't. I just want to see.
Here we are. 18 years ago,
we were kind of hearing your.
Can you hear it?
The ding, ding. We were hearing that noise, but not the other noise.
So you can't hear it right now.
No.
I'll have to figure that out.
All right.
I think you gotta do like a.
Because I see it coming up on my little mixer on my audio output, and I can hear it in my headset, but I have no clue why it doesn't actually come through to the stream.
Yeah, that's odd.
Is it assigned to the same output and everything?
Yeah, and then I even turned on the monitoring just in case it wasn't wanting to pick up the Windows. You hear it, Elric?
Elric hears it.
Oh, so maybe they can hear it, but we can't.
I can't hear it.
That's because it's
maybe it's playing the
that's
cantina. Yeah.
No, it's because it's playing to the stream and not to the Discord. We're in the Discord.
Right.
In Discord, it would create a feedback loop. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So you could hear that, Elric. Okay. So I had to have been coming through there because my little volume thing was, showing that it was.
All right. Well, we learned something new.
Yeah. There we go. But yeah, no. It won't come through our actual Discord and our headsets. It'll go through the stream. So that's a bummer. It was working earlier.
We can take that as our own commercial break during that time and get up and go do something else. Just let it play.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. Play good.
Well, thanks so much, Janari, for hosting tonight, man.
Definitely appreciate everybody hanging out.
buddy.
Say all you guys are awesome. Everybody that hung out in the chat, you guys are awesome as well, man. Say I'm not sure how many more streams we'll get, especially if me and my crew go on a little run here. I won't be able to stream and play it both,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody will step up. Somebody will step up. It may not be to your caliber with your commercial endorsements, but hopefully.
If we could have somebody else, I thought we were going to have a dual stream. I thought we were going to have Xtace in here so you could get him in the window again, but I guess he wasn't streaming tonight. You didn't want to affect the connection or something?
No, well, I think come playoff time, people want to save their bandwidth for the actual game and not have the stream hog any of it,
Right.
Maybe
we should have a screen.
The one time
referee.
I did upload on Twitch, it threw my game off. I didn't play my best, so I could see that.
Definitely. But definitely, guys, Inglorious Blasters wins 4-0 over Dead Cell. Say we'll come Friday and hang out in Xtace's stream and watch Death Watch take on the Short Tacos, man. Appreciate everybody hanging out, and we'll see y'all when we see you.